I'm saying hi, Denise, and the dang on mic is muted. Listen, y'all, I'm not gonna be here long. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. We're gonna talk for a little while. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna be here long because today I said, you know what? Let the spirit move you. Just say what you want to say and just, hey, Brandy, just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people want me to talk, and I'm going to talk about, I need to talk to Alec, though. Hey, Try. Hey, Lillian. I need to talk to Bam. And truth is, hey, Lane. It's been a lot going on these YouTube streets here lately. Hey, best mom. Yeah, hit the like button on y'all way in. Do y'all see how ineffective all of this stuff is becoming? Numbers are getting lower for everybody. Everybody seems to be, um, I don't know. Let me be quiet on that part of it. Late last night, a few people sent me some screenshots. I got some clips. I got some things about, let me say this about Alec before I go on. I went on Mookie's platform. I, uh, I talked to Alec before all of this stuff popped off. It's kind of like you can kind of see things coming before they happen. And that's one of the reasons you try to, and I don't even want to say protect. I just want to say you try to recognize that somebody is in a protected class and is criminal. It's actually criminal to be engaging with a child because to me, Alec is still a child. He might not see it this way. As a matter of fact, he'll be 19 years old coming up. He's still a child to me, you know, but legally, Alec is not a child. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that like I've told Alec behind the scenes, I've told him publicly, I've told everybody publicly. I don't know if any of y'all remember that I did a live stream. Um I did a live stream. Alec's father hit the panel. He told a lot of us about what's going on. He actually was very candid about the things that hey Cherokee, hey everybody coming in the chat. Um his dad was very candid about, you know, some of the issues that they were having. Now, um, I'm not going to go that far back in time, but I remember when Alec was hitting links in this sector and I did a live stream and respectfully, I told everybody that Alec was a child and that, you know, he was special needs and yada, yada, yada. Well, Alec is saying now that he's not special needs and he's an adult. Okay. And that's fine too. Hey, June. Hey, Lemon Pepper. And that's fine too. And that's Alex's life. And that's his story. I don't talk to Alec behind the scenes. I don't talk to him on the phone. I don't think that it's how do I say it? I don't think that it's right to encourage somebody like Alec to do the things that he does. Now, I know what Bam, and truth is we're trying to do. And, and I'm just going to say this, that no good deed goes unpunished. Because I think that what they were trying to do was protect somebody that they care about, and I've learned my lesson with that. You know what I'm saying? I've learned my lesson. And I think that some people just don't care. Some people just don't care. They don't care about what somebody's going through. They don't care about the age of somebody. They don't care about the mental um, capabilities of another individual. I don't know all of the details, and I often come out here and speak on things that I don't know. Hey, Tina. Hey, Tina. Um, I don't know all of the the things that happened this past week or weekend or whatever. I know that Alec did a live and he was cussing people out. Um, he was going in. I know he's hitting St. Louis's panel a lot and cussing people out. So basically, Alec is walking into a storm that he's not ready for. And everybody knows that. Because everybody in this sector, I don't know about the new sector or whatever. I don't know about the new people, but everybody in this sector knows that Alec cannot handle the smoke. He just can't. He runs to everybody else. Once he says things, and he'll run to everybody else and he wants them to swing for him when people are begging him not to do the things that he's doing. I'm not saying it is right for these so-called sane-minded adults to say that they are okay with Alec hitting links, or they are fine with Alec going in on people when they know that he's going to be the one to get attacked. And I think that encouraging that kind of behavior, that's one thing that I just don't get down with. I was told that some people were saying that they was going to send him cash apps to go in on Bam and all of this stuff. And that's because they want to see Bam go in on him. And they want to see people fall apart, and they want to see that hatred and that anger and that vitriol. That's not something I want to witness. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch any of this shit. And that's what I'm here to let y'all know. It's not entertainment to me. It's not funny to me to see a bunch of adults platforming Alec and encouraging his behavior. Um, it's just not, it's not entertainment to me. That's all I wanted to say. And I know that that's going to make Alec even madder because he wants me. I know what Alec wants. And I tried to stop it before he even did it. I know he wants me to come out here and swing for him because I have in the past. But I begged Alec on Mookie's platform, I think it was, or on, no, I don't remember whose platform it was. I can't even remember, y'all. I can't even remember whose platform I was on and I know it's probably this live stream right here is probably going to make him mad. And I heard him like going in on so many content creators for using content that's still up that you participated in. And you can't get mad at people, and you know that that's their patterns. That's what they're going to do anyway. These people don't care anything about you. They want to see you in this mess. They want to see you and Bam or you and anybody else go at it, and they want to see my reaction. But this is my reaction. I'm not going to be entertaining it. I'm not going to be watching it. I'm not going to involve myself in it because I don't respect it. I don't respect any aspect of weaponizing a special needs child. I think it's disgusting. And I've said it over and over and over again. I think it's disgusting. Now, Alec, I don't think you're disgusting. I think that you want to be in this mess. You want to be a part of it. Um, you want your name mentioned. I think that you like being a victim. And I don't enjoy watching you being victimized. I don't get pleasure out of that like other people do. I just don't. So I won't be watching it. Yeah. I won't be watching it either. It's sad. It's sad. I can't do anything about it. Only you can do something about it. Only you can remove yourself from a situation and change it for yourself because you can't. Let me say this. You can't change what other people are going to say about you, nor can you change what people are going to think about you. You can only control the way that you react to it, or you can only control the way that you react to it, or whether or not you consume it. And you look for everything that's said about you. I mean, everything. You're everywhere. And I told you that behind the scenes. Stop watching it. Stop going over there. Stop paying attention to it. Stop not saying that it's right or not saying that what they're doing is right and they should be. But these are adults with childish minds. And they've been in this stuff for years, 10 years, 7 years, 8 years, doing the same damn thing to the same people, weaponizing special needs people and all of that stuff. These are patterns for these people. And you're sinking, you're going in the direction, you're going in the direction of people who don't give a damn about you, who are never going to give a damn about you, who don't care if you crash out, who don't care if your family gets drugged, who don't care if your family gets talked about. They don't care about you. I heard you screaming and hollering last night. I listened to it this morning. Don't talk about my grandma. Don't mention my father. Don't do this and don't do that, when you knew that that was exactly what they were going to do. That's what they always do. And I don't understand why people expect things to be different for them. And you're calling people bitches and calling Bam all out of her name for something that she didn't even do. She didn't even do what you said she was doing. And then the thing about it is, when people care about you, they have the right to say, you don't have to listen. But when somebody cares about you and they know that it's their name that you're gonna call when you get in trouble, is your name, that is their name that you're gonna call whenever somebody starts coming for you, they don't want you doing it. They don't want you doing it. It's the fact of the matter is that people are out here fighting their own battles or not, walking away from it. So to be pulled into somebody else's mess or somebody else's drama right now is not the thing for a lot of us over here. I'm doing my own thing right now. You know what I'm saying? Got other things going on, more important things going on. Hey, Mookie. Happy Sunday to you, too. You're a little under the weather. Yeah, we will keep you in our prayers, Mookie. But I want you to listen too, Mookie. I understand why Alec is happy being on St. Louis's platform, is because St. Louis gives him a voice that we over here, won't, hey Shadow, that we over here don't encourage. We don't encourage that behavior over here. We just don't. And it's because it's you, Alec. It's just because it's you. You know, and we don't encourage. It's not anybody trying to control you, and of course the other people are going to say, oh, they're bullying Alec, and oh, they're trying to control him, and but they want to weaponize you. I'm gonna call it. I see Alec in another, I don't even think it's going to take a week. I think he's going to be right back over there just like he was when he fell out with me and went over there with them over there and start dragging me. I think it's going to be another situation like that coming up very soon, because Alec gets to the point where he gets mad when people won't jump on the bandwagon or the things that he's creating for himself, even though people have asked him not to do it. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard for you to do it because you're so heavily affected by what people say about you. You know, I remember when you were about to get picked up by the other sector over there, by those two ladies, when they said they was going to reach out to your mama and see if you can interview with them, when you were coming at me when you were coming at me the last time. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard when you care about somebody and they continually do the same things behind the scenes, in the chats, in the comment section, on their channel, and they create these problems for themselves, problems that you don't want to be involved in. Now, I know that you're saying, oh, well, I'm supporting Unspoken and I'm supporting BAM and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Well, when people ask you not to do certain things, it's because it makes things worse for you, not for me, not for BAM. BAM can handle herself. Truth is can handle herself. I can handle myself. But the things you do make things worse for you. And you're mostly emotionally affected by it. See, they're going to laugh at you. Those people over there, they're going to sit back. They're going to laugh. They're going to make memes. They're going to troll you. They're going to attack you. They're going to get in your head. They're going to flip you just like it was so easy. Well, like all of a sudden, you on St. Louis's panel all the time. I heard this man laugh at you last night. Laugh. He says, why does this man call you Corky? Like that was funny. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this to and I know he didn't. I mean, apparently he did not know. He did not know, but hey, a troll, he doesn't know. But the thing about it is, I don't know if he knows that people have been attempting to weaponize you forever. Now you're sitting there and he's like, say whatever you want to say, even though the consequences are going to be something that you can't handle. And he don't know all of the details. He don't know the ins and outs. He don't know the history. He does not know. He does not know how this affects you and really affects you. See, some people can laugh this shit off. You're not one of those people. Or some people can ignore this stuff. You're not one of those people. I can't change what happened between you and Bam. I can't fix it. I ain't gonna reach out to Bam and tell her, Bam, change your heart. I ain't gonna do that. Because I didn't hear you live when you went in on Bam, and truth is, I wasn't there. I didn't hear it. I'm glad I didn't. Apparently it's deleted. Um, but some people heard it. And I mean, you called them bitches and those bitches over there, you're lying on me and all of these things, and you did it so publicly. You're so willing to flip just because somebody gives you a platform. And I'm not saying flip like you have to pick a side or anything like that. I'm talking about flipping on people who are actually there for you, who actually have your back, who have actually supported you throughout the years. And you said something also too, and this is because I'm getting ready to go on to other topics too. We're gonna talk about the whole St. Louis and One Love thing too, and the Mookie stuff. Like, I'm not being pulled into somebody else's stuff. I have been tagged so many times. Let me show y'all something. I gotta show y'all this because I'm not lying. I have to show y'all this. I have to turn off my tags now because I've been tagged in stuff that I don't even freaking know about. And tagging somebody is your way of trying to pull somebody into your stuff. I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. I don't know what y'all been through. I don't know the fights that y'all struggle. When I hit Sparkle's link, I hit Sparkle's link and y'all were all together. See, I've been in this situation before with a whole nother community. And you come over here and you all together and you all cool. And the moment that you fall out, you want everybody to pick a side. I don't know y'all. I don't know your history. I don't know your story. I am not here to pick a side between people that I don't freaking know who haven't done anything to me. St. Louis hasn't done anything to me. One Love hasn't done anything to me. Lady Sparkle, she hasn't done anything to me. Far as I know, C Dove hasn't done anything to me. Um, Spook hasn't done anything to me. You understand? I don't pick, I don't care. I hate to say it like this. I was talking about Liz Jackson, the lot lizard, and the clown. That's it. Those are the only people who've done anything to, I don't care what One Love has done throughout her life. I don't care. She ain't done nothing to me. I don't care what Sparkle has done throughout her life. I don't care. She hasn't done anything to me. I don't care what Spook has done throughout his life. He hasn't done anything to me that I know of. You know what I'm saying? And the same for um St. Louis. I don't know. Nor do I care. Y'all have a history. Just like I don't expect y'all to care about my history with Bitch Boy or Hamburglar. I don't expect you to care because they haven't done anything to you. I don't have no problem with none of y'all. Some of y'all made good with the clown. I don't have no problem with that. That's your right to do. Make peace with whoever you want to make peace with and ride with whoever you want to ride with. Don't mean I'm going to ride with them, no. And don't judge me for that. You know? Yeah, y'all hit the thumbs up. Could y'all please hit the thumbs up? We got 76 people in here. Hit the thumbs up, please. Thank y'all. People have to. Yes, I am not. Listen, when I hit links and stuff over there, when I hit a link over there, I was under the mindset that we were talking about two people. That was it. That was it. So I know that y'all have fallen out now. That's not my concern or my business. It's not my care. And I get how y'all want or you think that people are watching and they're judging. I'm not judging One Love based upon what's being said about her because I know how these YouTube streets work. I'm not judging St. Louis based upon what's being said about him. I'm not judging Lady Sparkle based upon what's being said about her or anybody else. I'm looking at people based upon what they've done to me or somebody that I yeah. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments, y'all. But the tagging, y'all. I understand y'all want me to see y'all but I don't understand. I don't know it. I don't know the history. So I don't know the context. And people, and just like y'all don't know the history with me and the people that I'm going back and forth with, or was going back and forth with, because my thing is this: I got my own shit to fight, and I'm fighting it in real life from this point on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not focusing on this new YouTube stuff, because I got old YouTube stuff that I'm fighting in real life. I'm not bringing it to YouTube to talk about it anymore. Hey, Nar Father, I am fighting a battle in real life, me and my family. So I can't do any of this. I can't be a help, or a hindrance, or do commentary, or even pay attention to a lot of the things that are going on. Listen, I'm going to show y'all something. I just want to show y'all. And I'm not saying that I'm taking offense. I'm not saying that I'm taking offense to being tagged so much. What I'm saying is I don't know the content, and I don't have anything against the people. And clearly, you guys were all cool at one point. Y'all talked behind the scenes and talked to each other and all of this stuff. I've been here before. Y'all were all cool, all sharing information, all, talking. And then boom, all of a sudden, we not cool, and I want Unspoken to pick a side. I don't know y'all. I don't know any of y'all. Nor do I have a problem with any of y'all. And I hope that y'all can understand that. Hey Joyce, I don't want to be pulled into anything. Nothing. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to say this about Alec. Alec, you shouldn't be over there calling these people that you don't know names. You don't know the history either. You don't know the history either. You don't know the past. You don't know what really went down. You don't know the details. You are inserting yourself or getting involved in stuff because you support one person, and I understand that. You're supporting one person now, but you don't know the details about everything that happened. So you could be walking into a firestorm of more and more problems. And look, what's about to happen is all of this stuff is about to merge again. Because you see the other sector over there inserting themselves like they do. And they like to merge and involve themselves in other people's mess. And so they can get views and cash apps and shit. You see this stuff happening. You see these leeches, these vipers, these succubuses leeching onto things so they can feast. And they want to feast off of you. They're already feasting off of me, and bam. I say let them feast off of me, because I don't watch it. I don't pay attention to it. And their words, they lie so much, their words have no reach. It's only their supporters that are watching them. It's nobody new. It is nobody new over there. So what they need is new and fresh meat and fresh blood. And I'm saying that for everybody. They want to pull all of this stuff together. And it's going to be a firestorm. And my question is, are you ready for that, Alec? Are you ready to be involved in that? Because for years, and I mean years, you have been protected. Now you are out, and you are out. You grown. You about to be 19. You about to be 19 years old in a few days. And you inserting yourself and calling all of these people bitches and hoes and calling them liars and fighting people's fights and stuff. And my question is somebody, are the people that you fighting for now, are they going to fight for you? Are they going to protect you? Are they going to defend you? Not against the people that they're fighting with, against the people that's going to come after you too. The other ones, or the ones that want to platform you. Because I don't care what you say about me. You can call me 1,000 bees. You can call me 1,000 names. I ain't never going to come outside on you, but I'm not going to participate with you either. And I'm not going to coddle you when you've done something wrong. What you did to Bam and Truth is was wrong, and you owned it. You said you apologized for it, but sometimes your apologies are not going to ever be enough for some people. And one of the people that you apologized to, she moved on. She said, no, it's a wrap forever. So, yeah, Laquita, he was very young when he came on here. Very young. And I think I'm going to post the live that I did when when I told people in this sector, and I said I didn't care about Alec being mad about it. It's the reason that Alec is not platformed in this sector. And I'm not talking about like the septic sector or the other sector over there. Hey, KT. I'm not talking about them because they weaponize minors. They will hit his link. They will encourage him to do things. They're even saying that they're going to pay him to go in on Bam and all of this stuff. So that's more than likely to happen because what Alec really wants is to be in this mess, and he wants to be supported while he's in it. And it's sad to say, I hate to say it like this, and I know this live stream is going to upset him, but I consider this tough love. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think that I need to let y'all hear the live that his dad was on, because his dad hit my link, and I've talked to his father. His father actually has a YouTube channel and everything. So we've had the conversation, and it's to me, it's not okay. I won't be engaging. I won't be watching any content where Alec is on the panel. It's heartbreaking. Y'all, it's really heartbreaking for me to see these people weaponize this child like that. It's heartbreaking for me to see this child up on this platform screaming and hollering, calling people bitches that support him, or calling anybody bitches, and it's horrible to hear adults call him a retard and call him names. That is heartbreaking to me. Hey, KW12, it's heartbreaking. But when you care about somebody, I care about Alec. No matter what lies people want to spin, even people that was over here spin lies about it, saying I don't care about Alec and we bully Alec. It's all lies, all lies. It ain't never been able to prove it, and they never will be able to prove it because they lie about every fucking thing. And why do you think ain't no investigation came about no damn karma loops or nothing like that? It's because these motherfuckers be out here lying about every damn thing that they do, every damn thing that they say, and creating lies and stuff like that to try to come for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me say this. It's heartbreaking to hear people laugh at Alec and make fun of Alec. And it's heartbreaking to hear Alec, to see that Alec is actually putting himself in that situation. So I'm going to say this. I'm not watching anybody's content. Nobody's content. I listened to a little bit of Bam's live yesterday when Truth Is was on the panel, and they was like, oh, they haven't talked to me. Well, that has changed because I have talked to the both of them. I have talked to Truth Is and I have talked to Bam. And And I'm just going to be honest. They're both heartbroken about the direction that this went in. And it was like they were saying that they were trying to stop all of this from happening. And I'm going to say this, you can't. You can't stop any of this from happening. You can't stop it. It's like a natural progression, you know? And this has been years and years and years. And when somebody, wants to do something, you can't stop them from doing it, even though you know that it's going to take a dark and ugly turn. This is going to get worse for Alec and his family. It's more than likely going to get worse because he has entered a whole nother sector. And now they have their eyes on him because he's and they don't know the history. They don't know the history. Like, and you can't expect people to be okay with somebody saying, you dumb bitch, and you this and you that, and da 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 da, and then not expecting an answer from the person that you're talking to. It's not even logical. And I've told Alec that a million times. Behind the scenes, it's not logical that you come out here and you say and do the things that you say and do, and then you expect no one to say anything about you because I'm out here, or I'm saying something, or I'm going to swing for you, or Bam might swing for you, or Truth Is might say something. It's unfair to constantly do that to people when they're asking you not to do it at all. So I wash my hands of it. I wash my hands of it. You see, for a lot of these people, they love this stuff. It's their life. This ain't my life. I got a good life. My life is not miserable. Like, my life is not miserable, and I don't want to live in misery. I don't want to help misery to grow. I want to focus on the beautiful things in my real life, you know? And then a lot of these people, how do you say it? I don't under a lot of this stuff I don't understand from. I'm just going to be honest. I don't understand how y'all allow people who are, like, obviously obvious how you allow people who are obviously it's kind of like sometimes I think that people believe what's being said about them, because that's the only way that that kind of stuff really, really affects you. Like, really, really gets into your head and into your heart, is if you believe it about yourself, or if it's your real life. You know what I'm saying? If it's not real about you, why are you letting it affect you so much? If it's not true, these people are strangers to you. They're not in your real life. They're not in your family. They're not a part of your real life. So why are you allowing it to affect you emotionally so bad? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, like, to allow him to. And I know that a lot of people, they'll make the excuse, well, I'm letting Alec get his shit off, and because Alec wants a platform, and Alec, the reason that I don't come to your lives is because I don't want you to do it. Hey, Miss Virginia, I don't want you to do it. It's not that I don't support you. I don't support the content. I don't support you talking about them because I know that they're going to call you the R word. I know that they're going to attack you. I know that they're going to come after your mother, your father, your grandmother. And I know that that hurts you. No matter how much you lie and say it doesn't. And no matter, I don't care. I don't care. You do care. You do care. You care. You care about what these people say about you. It affects you. So, yeah, I like that that is Matthew's live, Mookie. That was a good live. That was a good live. And I don't, I don't think that I don't think that hmm, I don't think that anybody's intentions um well, how do I say this without saying the wrong thing? Yes. And that's the thing. It's like I don't want to be here for 7 years being able to run down somebody's whole freaking YouTube existence like off the top of my head. I was listening to some clips somebody sent me this morning from a live, and I'm like, damn, they've been at this shit, been there, done that over and over, and I can't do it, y'all. Somebody said, oh, did UP tap out? Yep, sure did. Tap the fuck out. I'm done. I'm done. Like, y'all done tried to take my kids out of my house. Y'all done tried to y'all done lied saying my kids be effing on each other. Y'all done said I'm a child molester. Y'all done said all of these violent, disgusting lies about me and I'm done. I can't compete with y'all. Y'all too fucking evil. I can never stoop as low as y'all stoop. You guys are you the winners at evil. I could never, ever, ever stoop to the levels that you stoop just to win a YouTube argument. It's above me. You guys are beneath me and everything that I see in life, everything that I am. I refuse to negatively affect my real life. You understand? Trying to come at some YouTube bullshitters. You hear me? I am done. I'm done. You guys are effective at your evil. Shit, I can't compete because I refuse to do the shit that y'all do. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse to have that kind of energy on my life. I refuse to have that kind of energy on you. Y'all want to say y'all won? Y'all won. UP done tapped out. She done tapped out, honey. Honey, but it's my name y'all continue to mention. I don't mention none of y'all names. I'm not even going live. It's my name that y'all continue to mention. Shoot. So exactly. Tapped out for a bigger purpose. And this purpose is big. Tapped out for a bigger purpose. You can laugh all you want, bitch. I don't care if it takes me years. I'm gonna get what I want. God damn it. Too much has happened. I don't care if it takes me a year to do what I need to do. You can laugh all you want, make all the damn lives you want about me, say I'm lying, say I'm playing games. You could do whatever you want to do, but a bunch of liars, thieves, and scammers could never, could never. You understand me? That's all I'm gonna say. So I said what I needed to say about the one love lady. Oh, let me show y'all this before we go forward and start talking about some other stuff. And I wish that if Alec is in the bushes, I honestly wish Alec would hit the link so we could get a better understanding. Um, I'm gonna say this for the record: Bam don't have nothing else to say about you. No matter how much those other people over there try to instigate it or try to make it worse than what it is, Bam don't have nothing else to say about you, Alec. From what I understand, from what I was told, she's just done. That's it. Well, you all know you until you don't want it anymore, you still have my support. I just don't support some of the actions that you're taking, but you still have my support until you just don't want it anymore. And it is what it is. It's nothing that I can do or say about that. Um exactly. They're trying to get me to focus on this YouTube stuff, and I got too much shit going on right now. Too much shit going on. That's very, very important. Way more important than this stuff. So I want to show y'all the tags. How do I do this one? I'm gonna show y'all the tag. I don't even think. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. You know why I'm not gonna do that? It's because I'm just gonna turn my tags off. I'm not watching any of this stuff, y'all. I'm just not. So, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not watching it. I'm not engaging in it. I want no parts of it. Um, you know, as far as the clown goes, I can't really talk about him. So I can't be hitting links in anybody's as far as Lot Lizard goes, I haven't done anything where Lot Lizard is concerned. I don't understand why Lot Lizard is tagging me, the clown is tagging me. That's considered harassment. And I'm not talking about One Love or Sparkle or even the other people who are tagging me, the St. Louis and stuff like that, because I don't think that you guys are tagging me to be harassing or anything like that. I think that you just want me to hear your side. And I understand that. I understand you want your side to be heard, especially when things are being said about you and you don't want somebody to believe those things. But the fact of the matter is, I don't care either way. And I know it might sound heartless or whatever because these are your fights and this is what you've been through in your life. But I know that you don't care about the shit I've been through. You don't really care. You know what I'm saying? And that you don't care until it's somebody that has done something to you too. Until we have a mutual enemy or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist at this shit. Like I understand that, you know, I met y'all because we at the time had beef with the same person, the clown and Lot Lizard. Y'all don't have beef with the clown anymore, or Lot Lizard, from what some of y'all don't have beef with the clown anymore. Some of y'all thinking that the clown is a good guy, and that's your right to think that. I just don't feel that way. So I'm definitely not going to agree with you on that. But the rest of your life and the rest of your YouTube life and stuff, that's not my business. And I don't care about it. It's not a care or concern of mine. Just like you don't care, like I said, like y'all, it's not y'all care or concern of what I've been through here on YouTube, you know? So, mm-mm. Listen, hey Samantha, girl, I don't know about the strange aspect of it. A lot of it I haven't watched. Literally, the last thing that I watched from the beginning to the end was not even from the beginning to the end. was the live that I was on, the one that I was on in that sector. Everything else I haven't even paid much attention to. I know that I opened up my YouTube and I had 1,000 tags. I had 1,000 your name has been tagged and so tagged you in this and so tagged you in that, and y'all want me to feel some type of way about people that I don't even know. I don't know it. So hold on one second, y'all. I think my grandbaby might be back. Hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. That wasn't him. Listen, look, I be so confused when I see all of the tags and stuff that I get. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell is going on. I don't know how to follow any of this. I don't know the story. I don't know the history. It all sounds so just like my shit probably sounds to y'all. You be like, what the hell? What the hell are they talking about? And the thing about it is, these are all people that were at one time working together. That's why I say, like, it's crazy to me how people will work together and then they will separate, and then they expect one person to be less guilty than the other and all of this stuff when everybody was working together. It's not making any sense. You put all of the weight on one person, and usually it's the smartest one or the one that has the stronger voice. You want to put all of the weight on that person. Okay, do that though. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. When I was told that what was happening here, like when I got confirmation here recently that all of this stuff is criminal, like literally criminal, I don't want to be a part of this shit no more. I don't want to be a part of any of this. None of it. Sorry. Sorry. Hate that I was even a part of the stuff that I was a part of. Hate that I participated with the people, with some of the people that I participated with. It's a lot of, I'm not even going to say regrets, because I learned a lot of lessons in this process. A lot of lessons. And I learned that when you participate in a certain way, you don't have a case. You don't have a leg to stand on. And people do side eye you. But when you haven't participated and then you're thrown into it, or people pull you into it, and you don't say anything, you have the strongest leg to stand on. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not and then I also learned that when people lie on you in a court of law, that's a felony. I didn't even realize that. That's a felony. It's not even I forget the term that was told to me when they go to court and they fabricate things and they lie on you and they say that you've done things that you haven't done and they go to these courts and stuff and they get these documents. Did y'all know if you get a restraining order on somebody, you can serve it to YouTube and YouTube can take their channel? If they have harassing content on their channel, if you are able to obtain a restraining order against the individual for harassment in real life, you don't need a civil action outside of that restraining order to go to YouTube. And that's what this other content creator tried to do to me. But she did it wrong. I'm gonna do it right. Thanks for the blueprint, sis. Thanks for the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you look at these people and you like they some of the dumbest people on the planet, but they think that they're the smartest. They think that they're the smartest and they sit back and laugh and then they say that they want you to be quiet, but when you quiet, they keep on calling your name. Didn't you want me to shut up? I'm shutting up. I'm giving you exactly what the hell you wanted. Yeah, it's lying under oath and she committed a fucking felony. A felony, bruh. Just to silence a bitch on YouTube. Who does that? Who goes after people's kids? Y'all, CPS has sent me so much shit because I had to petition CPS to send me the information about the reports, right? That were made against me. I'm still waiting on some other stuff. I had to that were made against me. They can't tell me the names or anything, but in the restraining orders and stuff, I have to prove all of this shit and show all of this shit to a court and show these videos and these live streams and all of this stuff. So it's a lot of legwork. And when I was listening to Truth Is and Bam last night, and they were saying, yeah, she's focused. This is what I'm highly focused on. If y'all don't hear me, I ain't running from shit. I'm running to all of the smoke, but I'm running to the smoke in real life where it will make a difference. So I don't, and I have to be honest, I don't care if y'all don't believe it. I don't care if y'all don't fuck with it. I don't care if y'all don't like it. I don't care about any of that. I don't care if y'all don't like it. They wasn't saying nothing about you and then the hammer come down. It's not about what's being said today. It's about what you did that I can prove. I don't care when the hammer drops. The hammer can drop a year from now when you ain't saying shit about me. I've done that before. I backed away from shit before that I should have kept on going with because that shit never fucking stops. And then I look at this other sector and I look at what Bam is going through. This shit never stops. Once these motherfuckers get your name in their mouth or they become obsessed with you, they're never going to end their obsession. So you're going to have to end it. You're going to have to end it for yourself and your family in a way that maybe they are not going to be okay with. That's all I can say. Hey, best bitch. That's all I can say. But yeah, and then all of the piling up and all of the ganging up and stuff, that's illegal too. Everything they did to Joy was illegal. A crime. And they sitting up laughing because ain't nobody else done anything about it before. And they've been getting away with it for so long. Okay. All right. All good things have to come to an end, right? Right, Lemon Pepper. Right. And the wheels of justice move slowly. It's not an overnight process. Don't let people gas y'all up talking about, oh, ain't nothing gonna be done. Why hasn't so-and-so been arrested yet? Why hasn't so-and-so? Listen, baby. If only you knew. how much I do. So have y'all read? Listen, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start coming on here. This is what I'm gonna react to. I'm gonna react to some successful YouTubers who have had people arrested because of, or had people charged and arrested due to YouTube harassment. Okay. And some of this harassment hasn't even gone as far as what Joy has experienced or what my children and my mom and my family have experienced from strangers that they don't even know, you know? Huh. Let me say this. Shout out to Ron Isley. Um, Shout out to you, girl, because you did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You did the right thing. I don't call anybody anonymous though. 'Cause I heard something else about somebody saying it was a thousands and thousands of anonymous calls. When I called a building to talk about somebody harassing me and stuff like that, I called and I said Nia Griffin. I don't believe that any recordings have been heard. I know that this person says that they have, and I'm not even supposed to be even addressing this. Hey, Rudy, I'm not even supposed to be addressing this, but I'm not saying any names. You know, I'm not calling out anybody's names. I'm not leading anybody to anything that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this, that when I called 2 times, I talked to one person and they gave me all the rundown. The second time I left a voicemail and then the building called me back. I didn't even answer. I want you to stay where you are. That's the only way that what I'm trying to do is going to be effective any damn way. Got to be able to find you. So I'm not doing anything to try to have anybody put out of their living situation or anything. I'm not trying to have anybody I've never called this person's job or anything like that. That's a whole lie. So this person damn sure. And now I want to ask y'all a question. If you got 1,000 or a whole lot of, I'm asking the chat this. I want to know by yes or no in the chat. If you got all of these recordings of somebody calling in anonymous on you and reporting something to try to help or protect a doctor or a business or anything like that, if you were given all of these recordings and you heard voices that you recognize and these people came out and admitted that they were the ones that called, why is it a big fucking deal? If this person said, first of all, I don't believe you because I don't believe that anybody gave you any recordings of anything. I don't believe that the place that you formerly worked gave you any recordings of anything. I don't believe that the building that you currently live in now gave you any recordings of anything. I think that you're lying about everything, and I think that you're doing everything that you're doing for cash apps. I do. And pity. I do. And I told everybody from the beginning that this was what you were going to do, that you were going to start begging for money. That's what you do. So let me ask y'all a question in the chat. This is the question to the chat. If you somebody called your job and all of that stuff and got you fired, and your job gave you the recordings of the person that called anonymously trying to protect the job's interests and the building's interests, do you think that the person that made the anonymous call would have a lawsuit against the building and listen to what I'm saying, for their own personal safety? Do you think that these businesses would be putting themselves in danger for a lawsuit. Yes or no? By providing recorded conversations to the person that they fired and fined. Do y'all think that they would be setting themselves up for a lawsuit? Yes or no? Y'all let me know. Because I'm just asking about something logically. Yes or no? Hold on. I'm going to wait on some comments to come in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. You say you don't know. Yes. So my point is they would be. There's absolutely no way that no business is going to give you the recordings of somebody calling in or reporting you because they would know that that could put that person at risk, right? And the other thing that is the truth is if you had any recordings, you would have played them. You would have played them. You're lying like you always do, just like you would have played the thousands of recordings that you said you had that was sent to you or given to you by your other job when you said I called and got you fired. You are a liar and you create situations to try to have people hurt, harmed, and harassed. That's what you do. And you are a dangerous individual. And the person that called on you had every right to call. You wouldn't have gotten fired if you didn't do anything wrong. You're sitting up and you're playing the victim all the damn time, ma'am. And you're constantly coming for people and you're constantly begging for cash apps and super chats. But then you say that I live off of, I don't get no fucking check from no goddamn state. I'm not receiving no Social Security. I've never applied for Social Security or disability. Never. Never. So where did you find that lie at? All of the slander and all of the lies that you people sit up and tell about me are going to come back. You can't get recordings without a subpoena or a warrant. Well, listen, I don't know about the subpoena or the warrant. This person say they got them in their email. This person say they got them in their email and they heard voices that sounded demonic or some stuff like that. You ain't heard my voice. That's what I know. You, with your lying ass, you need to come on here and prove that shit because you know damn well you lying, honey. Damn well you lying. That building ain't gave you no recordings or nothing. Ain't gave you no recordings of no Ronald Isley calling in on you, girl. Stop it. No doggone well the people that fired you ain't gave you nothing. They fired you. They fired you. And then it's the craziest thing is that how do you say in one breath you was happy, you didn't want the job anyway, and then in the next breath you on here crying about the damn job? Things are not making any sense to me. It's just not making sense to me. It's not making sense to me. It's kind of like it's all of the lies that just don't make sense. All of the lies. And leave me the fuck alone. I've asked you a million fucking times. Leave me the fuck alone, you fucking weirdo. You fucking weirdo. Girl. Plan B. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I love my job. Girl, stop it. Stop it. And then gonna talk about, oh, I would never come after anybody's job. Girl, you didn't call CPS on me. Tried to have my kids taken out of my home. You didn't try to have people's jobs taken away. You didn't came on here, you and your friend, and tried to have somebody's whole fucking company. And they came on YouTube and say, what are you doing? That's one of the ways I feed my kids. You have done that to people. You have came onto YouTube and even on other platforms, try to destroy somebody's whole brand. Are you okay? You don't even be remembering what you do, girl. This is what blows my mind. Baby. I don't know if they were glad to get rid of her, but she seems to think that she can drag everybody and sitting up in here mad because my chat is okay with Ronald Isley. Sitting up in here mad because some people in my chat are fine with Ronald Isley didn't break no laws. Ronald Isley did what she's mandated to do. Dummy. Ronald Isley did what she is mandated to do. She is a mandated reporter. It wouldn't have been no criminal actions suggested to be. They was thinking about pressing charges on you. That's the part you not telling. That's the part you negate. That's the part that you refuse to repeat over and over again. They were thinking about pressing charges on you. So now all of a sudden they giving you information about me, or you say me and Ronald Isley. Get the fuck out of here, girl. Get the fuck out of here. Crazy. Yeah, you say some people because Try say she don't fuck with her. It's a lot of people that don't fuck with Ronald Isley, and Ronald Isley know it. But you can't negate the fact that she did that shit. She was justified in doing what she did. Well, some people can negate that. Some people do think that. But think about it. What about the privacy of that man? She would not have privated that video. That information would have been up if Ronald Isley had not have taken action. She would have continued to do what she was doing if Ronald Isley hadn't have taken action. So it is what it is. Mm, mm, mm. Girl, they ain't allowing that woman to scam. They listen. They all scam together. They all scam together. That's what they do. That's why they're always over there begging, hit the Cash App, support the channel. They all scam together. That is what they are, honey. All of them are scammers, birds of a feather. Remember? And listen, this person, I don't feel like they should be alone. I listened to some of your live, and girl, you were up there you left your situation. You came on here talking about you was put out. Then the other day you said you left. You chose to be in the car. You got people out here looking at your mama all side out, and you chose to be in the car because you couldn't deal with what you were going through. It's everything about you is a lie. Everything about her is a fucking lie. Man, is a lie. I should have never backed away from that first order of protection. I should have never backed away from it. I should have kept it going because they was definitely willing to go full throttle through with it. I should have paid more money and had her served and followed her ass around and had her served. Like, I should not have freaking waited. Girl. No, she not again. No, not again. I'm talking about the first time because she came on, I guess, last night, and she said that she left. Before she was saying she was put out. Now she's saying she left. But she come on the social media talking about, oh, woe is me, and I got kicked out just before Christmas. It's all a fucking scam. All a fucking scam. And ain't no way in hell somebody that age living in a senior citizen building can't feed. They give them people free food, resources. She got all kind of stuff. That woman is hustling. I'm telling y'all. It's resource after resource after resource once you get into a senior citizen building. Stop playing with me. You are a liar and a thief and a fucking scammer. Girl. No names in the chat. No names in the chat. I can get in trouble. Quita, erase that, please, 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 because I'm doing some things. No names, please. Please take it out. Okay. I deleted the comment. I didn't delete you. I deleted the comment. I don't want no names in here, even no nicknames or anything like that, especially about the people that I got these orders coming for, okay? Y'all just understand that. That part is very, 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 very serious. I'm serious about that. No names. Okay, so yeah. She said the other day that she left. You leave and get put out the same thing. Oh, okay. You deleted it. Okay. I was like, oh Lord, Jesus. Next thing I need, I get a call Monday. Miss Griffin. I'm asking you. So yeah, but yeah, I was like, damn, girl. I don't watch her either. The stuff I got, I listened to. I did listen to some of the live though, but I got a couple of clips. I still have people that send me the important stuff or the stuff where my name is being mentioned and stuff like that, because I do need that stuff. I need it for future reference because I'm not watching it. So I thank y'all for watching for me. I thank y'all so much. Yeah, we know. We all know who I'm talking about, so we don't have to say no names. The reason I don't want no names in the chat is because I don't want her being able to take nothing when she get them papers. I don't want her being able to take nothing to no court and saying, yeah, see, her chat was doing this and her chat was doing that and all of this stuff. No, 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 no. We're not gonna play those games. So. And then the other thing I learned, that it doesn't even really matter what other people say. It only matters what you say and the person that you're addressing says. It doesn't matter. Like, they don't care about no troll accounts. They don't care about things that you can't prove. If you can't prove who it is, like even with the channels, I said this in my other live, even with the channels, if you I'll say, oh, this channel belongs to so and so and so. They'll say, well, you don't know that. I'm like, yes, I know that. Like, they get paid by YouTube. So we have to verify that though. They have to verify everything. They have to verify that the channel owner is who they say that they are, or who I say that they are. They have to verify everything before they move forward. So that's going to take time too. So, and you can send them proof. You can send them photos. I sent them photos. I sent them these people posting their own names. I sent them screenshots of these people dropping down in their government names. I sent them photos of these people wearing medical wristbands with their legal names on it and they got their medical ID number on it. I sent them everything, y'all. And they came back to me and said, we still have to prove through the site that that channel actually belongs to that person. And that's them saying that from that channel. I said, well, damn. Well, damn. So that's where we are. That's where we are. Yeah, I don't watch a lot anymore either. I watched some yesterday and today though. I did because I had to, because I wanted to do this live and I didn't want to come out here blind and sounding stupid. I want to I wish I could. Oh God, I wish I could I wish I could help Alec to see what direction this is going, that this is only going to get worse. I wish I could. I listened to I didn't listen to his live, like I said, because he deleted it. But I listened to some of the people tell me some of the things that he said, and I want to say this to Bam before I get off of here. Bam, please stay on your path because it was positive. I can't tell you what to do either. Your path was positive. You've moved on in different communities and started doing your content, and you changed it and you got away from all of that mess. And you can't fix other people. We've all learned that throughout these years. You can't fix the problems that other people have. You can't make stuff better. And in fact, it tends to make things worse for the person who's trying to help. Like, I know this live stream ain't gonna do nothing but make stuff worse for me. And I was coming out here to try to do something and let Alec know that I still care about him. I don't want him to go down this path. I don't want him to be weaponized. I see the direction that it's going. I don't respect the people that I believe are using him. But I know it's gonna make it worse. Y'all wrong for that. I wonder how Boy Stop Capping feels about being attached to that face. I wonder how he feels about that. He probably don't like that comparison. He probably does not like that comparison. But anywho, anywho, um, yeah, I am. I don't have no choice but to let things play out for now. I just want Bam to know that, like, you see him trying to pull you back in it. You see what they doing. Like, you see it. Anytime you say anything, they're gonna make a whole live and panels and everything and insert themselves, and they playing old boys content over there. You know they over there watching. You know they about to all pile up. You already know what's coming. You should be able to see it. That's why I'm just like, girl, like, don't even, why even give it to them? Why even give it to them? I don't even know. But it is what it is. Y'all, I'm about to get my booty up off of here. I thank y'all so much for coming out. I don't really have anything else to say unless anybody has any questions for me in the chat. If anybody wants me to drop the link so they can say something, just let me know in the chat. If not, I'm about to get up off of here. But they are listen, they want to keep this stuff going. And you see the people that really want to keep it going. They always in the chat. They always making comments. They always taking slick shots. You see the people that want to keep it going. And they won. They say that they already won. They silenced me. You done moved on. We've all moved on. But they're still picking. They're still picking. It doesn't matter what you say or what you do. They're still going to pick. You can even be silent. Silence silence upsets them. Your silence upsets them. But listen, let me get my butt up out of here before I get in more trouble. Trouble, toilet, trouble. Yeah, they are watching. There's something else I wanted to say before I leave. There is something else. Girl, I done heard my name. I done heard my name. I'm like, what makes this about me? And I ain't even I had a part in it. Ain't said nothing about it, but I'm God to them. That's what I do believe. I think that they all look at me as this powerful force that they have to try to denounce or diminish or something like that. It's okay, because I see myself above y'all too. I understand why you see me that way. I understand why you idolize me and you want to know everything about me. I understand it. I understand it. But listen, the thing about that is, hey, Jaja, the thing about that is that um I've learned that your silence in a lot of ways, and it's still this. I'm still working on it though. I have to be honest. I can't say that I've mastered this part of it. Your silence in a lot of ways is more powerful with addressing certain people. It drives them crazy, and they're wondering what the hell you're doing. They're scrambling all around. They're watching every fucking move that you make, and you could care less what the fuck they're saying or what the fuck they're doing, what the hell they're doing in real life. You could actually care less because you know you got a bigger plan for them. You know what I'm saying? But your silence drives them absolutely fucking bonkers. And I kind of enjoy watching that. Thank you, Denise. I kind of enjoy watching that. I kind of enjoy seeing that little aspect of how they just squirm and they do everything to get your engagement, to get you to even reference them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to stop. And even the detective told me that. He said, you just giving them what they want. I've watched some of the content. This man said, I watched some of your content you give, basically giving this person, he was talking about the other person that I was talking about the other day, that you're giving them exactly what it is that they want. And that's true. And that's what I learned in those. Remember when in those 2 years that I was silent, I didn't realize that this person was doing all of this content about me because I wasn't paying attention to that person. But that person was paying attention to every fucking thing that I did. Who was at peace? Me. Because I didn't know. What you don't consume, and this is what I was trying to tell Alec, what I'm trying to convey to anybody. If you don't hear it, it doesn't get into your psyche. It doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. You don't have, but I had to react to this because it does involve Alec and it does involve Bam, and it was involving Truth Is. I know Truth Is his heart wasn't what it was tried to be depicted. I know that um Alec needs the right encouragement. Um but I know at this time in his life he doesn't want it. So yeah, they struggling without commentary about me, but shit, they can keep on talking about me. I don't care. Hey, Urban. I would love it, Urban. Come on up. There you go. So yeah. When they talk about you and you're not saying anything, it makes you a legend, you know? No shade to CMA, but you just allow people that are beneath you to make you legendary. That's what I have to say. Make you legendary. That's it. Hey, Nunu. Some people, Nunu. I gotta listen, I know I keep on saying this, but we gotta get into our content. You just gotta give me a minute because they got me busy, 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 like in real life. Like I literally have to go back down tomorrow, submit some more stuff. I have a lot of stuff to do. So just give me some time. I've been studying. I tagged you in a post on my community wall too, Nunu, to talk about some stuff about uh but we gonna get into our conversations too. I was telling Bam, I said the thing that what I'll tell you behind the scenes, I'm not gonna say that publicly. I'm not gonna say it publicly. But yeah. Jamila, I didn't see you. Jamila, did I say hi to you? We waiting on Urban to come up. Come on, Urban. I want to hear what you had to say. I did hear a little bit of what you had to say when they were when you hit shoot. Whose link did you hit? You hit okay, give you a second. You hit Mookie's link. Yeah. And you had a conversation up there. The thing that I want to say is that because I really want to have a conversation with Urban because he said some things that actually I had questions about too. So this ought to be good. This ought to be good. But yeah, it's a lot of people I don't even watch. People were asking me about certain content creators behind the scenes. A lot of this stuff I don't watch. I'm not getting triggered. I'm not getting triggered. I am not. I'm not. But you have a peaceful day too. I think what they thought was that all of my support was going to just go away. That people were going to stop fucking with me and that's what they want. They want to isolate you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can isolate yourself too. You can do it without even knowing it. Sometimes people can form a hatred for you and you don't even understand it because you've never even spoken on them. You don't even know who the hell they are. And they form this hatred for you that you don't understand. And sometimes people are going to hate you for life because of your commentary about them. Because you said how you felt about how you saw them. And your words stick in their head forever. Hey, Kizzy. Nothing that these people say about me is going to stick in my head forever. And none of y'all should let anybody do that to you either. Especially not no damn strangers. It ain't never even. That's the part I don't get. I don't get. So hold on, let me find my phone. I'm a mute for a second. I'm gonna give Urban a chance to come up here for a second, but I'm a mute for a second because I need to go fill my water bottle up, y'all, for real. Oh, here he is. Hey, Urban.
Salute, salute. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? Welcome
I'm
to
doing.
the to the panel. This is the first. It's the first or the second time you hit my link. Because haven't you hit my link before or no?
Nah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
welcome.
this is officially the first time,
Okay.
but I've been in the chat a lot.
Okay. So what do you want to say, Urban? Talk to me.
Well, good morning. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. So, well, what I want to talk about is this. I've been affiliated with everyone roughly about almost like 3 or 4 years now. Now I've been affiliated with you. I've been affiliated with Truth Hurts. Been affiliated with, of course, y'all know I've been affiliated with State Gang
Urban,
in the past as well too.
Urban. I can't say their names on my channel right now, but I hear what you're
Oh,
saying.
oh, my
Yeah.
bad, my bad. So I respect that. I
Oh, no.
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been affiliated with all y'all for roughly about 3 or 4 years now, and so I know how each and every last one of y'all move and operate because I've been on your channel, I watch, I listen. Sometimes I respond. Most of the time I don't because I just be watching. One of the biggest takeaway for me personally um, that's disappointing to me is that I see a lot of wasted potential from everyone. From
Mm,
everyone, I see a whole lot of good wasted potential. A lot of y'all have different skills and ability, but instead of using that to make money on YouTube, you're using it to form this little, I call it a little mini sector with what I got going on right now. It that's not profiting from it at all other than just getting clicks and views, you know what I'm saying? So like on my channel, I said this to my subscribers over there at the lounge. I told her this that 2025 is the year of accountability. What I mean about that is that 2025 is the year where we got to hold all of us accountable for the behavior that we've been doing in the past and do better in the present and the future.
mhm,
Now, with all that being said, I understand that it could be challenges behind that. I said, especially if you've been doing this for such a long time, it's some challenges. As y'all say, walking away or even making amends or wherever the case may be, because there's been a whole lot of collateral damage that been happening throughout the years, which
mhm,
that's understandable. So the reason why I came up here to you personally, UP, is that I see a lot of potential in you. I see a lot of journalistic potential in you, where you could be a journalist. You interview very very well on your shows, and also
mhm,
whenever you do have panels, you interview very very well. So that probably something you could look into doing.
mhm,
You also asked a question too. You asked a question, well, since we're not doing that, they're going to continue to do this, right? So what are we going to do? Are we going to respond to it or what? So I throughout my previous experience being in ministry, right? One of the things I used to tell people is that idle mind is the devil's playground. So what I mean by that is that as long as you stay idle, long as you're not doing nothing productive with your channel, and then people keep reporting back to you, guess what? It's going to keep putting you back into that, and it's going to be a never-ending cycle. So, what I can recommend for you to do is to figure out the direction what you want to go after when everything settle on your end. Figure out exactly what you want to do with your channel. If it's doing journal things or interviewing people, do that. If you want to do reaction videos of other people as well, by all means do that. But the one thing that you got to understand is this, that at the end of the day is YouTube. So people have the right to speak their mind about you. They're going to say some things that you're going to agree with. They're going to say some things that you're going to disagree with it, but it's up for you to use that emotional intelligence and leverage that, and to the point where it's not beefing, where it resorts to doxing or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But you leveraging it where you can continue to produce the content that you need to produce. Because at the end of the day, not only you deserve that, right? But also your subscribers and followers, they deserve that as well too. And one last thing too, your subscribers look at you as form of a leader as well too. So wherever you do, they're going to follow. Period. You know what I'm saying? Which that's
No,
actually a good
I
quality.
gotta disagree because I don't look at any of my supporters as followers. I don't look at anyone, and I'm not trying to cut you off, but I don't look at
Mhm,
anyone as a follower, and I don't think this is what I don't think that you understand about my platform. I have a lot of supporters. They don't actually, they try to talk me down on most of the stuff that a lot of the things that I do and say. These people actually care about me, my family, what's actually going on in my real life. And in the last few months, they've proven that to me behind the scenes and publicly. So I don't have like followers or anything like that. And I don't look to lead anybody. I only look to use my voice in the way that I want to use my voice, not governed by anybody else on this platform, not governed by, anybody else's opinion. Just like I feel like it's YouTube. So your channel should mirror what you want it to mirror, not what somebody else thinks that it should be. I think that it should
mhm,
be your channel. And this is what I say about people when they say, I don't like the direction that you're going, then why are you watching? That's my
mhm,
biggest question to a lot of people. Then, if you don't like the content, then why do you watch it instead of trying to change the content? Change your patterns. Don't watch it because you can't
mhm,
change people. That's what I believe. I can't change you and what you do on your channel and how you run your channel. I can't even tell you that you're right for charging or you your channel should be about money. My channel is not about money. It's not about clicks and views either. It's about me just wanting to use my voice in the way that I want to use it. And you're right. Other people
mhm,
should be allowed to use their voice in whatever way they want to use it, even if it is in a destructive way. It's their right to do it. I don't negate that. I don't take that away from anyone. I'm not trying
mhm.
to silence anybody. But it seems like everybody out here wants me to shut up. One voice, when everybody else can have their own. Why is it that
Mhm,
it's my channel that everybody wants to control? That's what I want to
mhm.
know.
Yeah, understandable. Let me rephrase about the following part because many people they look at following as having a cult like environment. You know, say where you're a cult leader and you're like David Koresh and different things like that. When I was making that reference, I'm not talking about that. I'm
What?
talking about you actually being a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? And you have a following or you have people who will support you, you know what I'm saying? Either or, both of them was interchangeable because just like I say, it's the same as like we're over in my house, where I have a following or I have people who support my channel, you know what I'm saying? And people do look at me as form of a leader as well too, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the voice of the voiceless. Some of the topics that I talk about, it be taboo where people are afraid to talk about, but I do. You know what I'm saying? So people look at me in that regards. Likewise, you also do the same exact thing over to your channel where you be the voice of the voices. You say certain things that people be thinking about, or they may even type in the chat, but you actually express it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it is nothing wrong with you doing that. Nor it's nothing wrong with accepting the responsibility of being a leader for your said platform. Now, the second part about people want to, come over and trying to, tell you how the way you run your channel. I absolutely agree with that because I believe the same exact way for my channel. Because sometimes do people come over to my channel and tell me how the way I should run my channel. And I
Right.
tell them the same exact thing as you telling me right now, which is this is my channel. If you don't like it, then you can watch another channel. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
the reason why I'm addressing this particular situation with what's going on with UUP and everybody
Mhm.
else is that instead of it being content, right? This quality content is getting to the point where it's bothering everyone, every party
Who?
of our what's bothering every party of our where it's dealing with doxing, it's dealing with cyberbullying, and
I'm
it's
not
dealing with all
doxing.
this. No, I'm just saying in general.
I'm being doxed
Is
though.
that
Like my family, my
yep,
children, my life is being doxed, but I'm not doxing anyone. So I don't know
okay,
why that would fall on my shoulders. I'm not doxing anyone.
gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, that's like I said, it's dealing with all this negative behavior that's coming behind it. You know what I'm saying? So instead of
Behind
it
what?
being
Though? Behind
instead
what?
of it's instead of it being just regular entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Now it's getting to the point where people have to get attorneys involved with it. People being sued behind it. People are being as you say cyberbully or stalking or whatever stuff that's involved with it. All these negative things that happen behind it. You understand? So that's what's making the content negative. You know what I mean? And if it's doing it,
Wait. So people being sued is making the doxing content negative? Am I understanding what you're saying? So somebody
mhm.
fighting back in a legal way makes the content more negative. But people's children, CPS being called on people's children, false accusations of child molestation and child abuse and all of the doxing and bringing people's dead ones to the internet. So filing a lawsuit is what's negative about it. That's what I'm
No,
trying to
all of
understand.
no, all of it is negative. Everything that you just mentioned is negative behind it. If it's ended to the resort of all these different things, or as you say, accusations, whatever the case may be, right? If it's resorted to all this negative response, then yeah, it have to be questioned about it because now it's branching from being entertainment into something personal. You know what I'm saying? And so at the
Entertainment is not doxing people's deceased loved ones. That's not entertaining. That's evil. Like that's not
yeah,
it. That's not YouTube
and I agree.
entertainment. That's
And
not
I agree.
entertainment. That
And
and it's illegal. It's a crime. It's
and,
not
and I
when people are committing crimes in public on the street, would you call the police or would you just walk by and ignore it? If somebody's getting beat down on the streets and you're witnessing it, would you just ignore it or
mhm.
would you call the police? That's my
no,
question.
no, absolutely. You'll do anything possible to get relief from it, which is on calling the local authority or anything like that. But once
Yeah, I'm
again,
a
that's
nonviolent
dealing.
person, Urban. I don't pull up.
hmm So
Yeah, I'm a
once again,
nonviolent
that's
person.
the
I don't pull up. I don't attack.
yeah. So
Go
once
ahead.
again, that's the point that I'm making is that at the end of the day, if it's causing all this negative response behind it, and it requires for you to locate the local authorities. You doing and I'm not saying not just you. I'm talking about in general. Okay, the overall general conversation. All right. So if it requires one to do that, right, in a negative way, then you have to question the content overall. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand this also that I'm not sitting up here taking sides on any of it because at the end of the day, I believe all of it is messed
But
up.
it sounds
All of
like
it
you're
is.
saying
Every
it's
la-
my fault. It sounds
every
like you're
last one
saying
of
it's
it's
my
messed up.
fault. It sounds like you're saying it's my fault that my children were doxxed, that they were called child molesters and rapists. And it sounds like you're saying that it's my fault that my father's image was put from his funeral and all of that stuff. It sounds like you're saying that it's my fault because of my commentary, even though I've never done that to anyone else in my commentary. I've never done those things to any of them. It's sounding to me, and I could be wrong, like you're saying, well, it's kind of your fault that you're going too far with the police and all of this. So what should I do? Should I do like the other person did and pull up outside of somebody's nursing home with a gun? Or what do you do? What would you do? You would, and my silence isn't changing anything. It's still going on.
hmm
So silence doesn't even change anything. So if you want something to stop and it's illegal and they're doing it to people who haven't done anything to them, so you blame my children for, like, is it their fault or is it my fault that my children are being attacked in this? That's what I want to know. Like, whose fault is that? Like, is it my fault because I did you? So you're saying that if I do YouTube commentary that is not like, because I'm not doxing them, I'm not putting their personal information up, I'm not doing fake calls with CPS on any of them. It's my fault because I react and respond to the things that they do. It's my fault that this is happening. That's what you're saying. That's not what the police think. That's not what the courts think.
hmm
They think
Got
differently.
you.
They say it's a crime. They say what's happening right here in this sector of YouTube, because I only focused on this little sector of YouTube. They
hmm
say that what is happening here is not entertainment, it's criminal. That's what people are telling me. So You're saying that that's wrong too?
Hmm. So let me answer this by asking a question. Normally I don't do this, but I'm just trying to get understanding. So where you contact, the proper authorities about what's going on, right? What was the end result behind it? What did they say for you to get relief from this overall situation?
They're looking
Step
at
by step.
criminal charges. They're looking at criminal charges, like restraining orders and charges.
Hmm.
That's what they're looking for. That's
And,
what
and
that's
that
what I don't know what the end result is going to be because it just started. So I don't know. I have no clue of what the end result is going to be.
and that they never recommend that you cease for doing these particular type of reaction content while investigations
I'm
is
not
in
doing
put
it.
in order.
You just didn't even hear me. Like, yeah, that's why I'm not doing them anymore. But they told me that I'm not the responsible party. They just told me not to engage anymore. Not
Gotcha.
to engage because my daughters didn't do anything to them. My mother didn't do anything to them. No, nobody in my family did anything to them. And they're
Hmm.
attacking my family. So my engagement on YouTube should not extend to my family. And that's what the police are saying. There should be no third party attacking of anybody. Nobody. That's what they're saying. So me shutting up hasn't changed anything. Have you seen all of the videos? Have you seen I haven't been live. I haven't been saying anything, but everybody's still mentioning my name. So what do you do in that instance? You just
So
what?
if, in that instance, you do what you want to been doing, which is either be silent, or when you come onto your platform, you just talk about other situations. It is that simple. Because you know that by you keep responding, reacting, all they're going to do is going to keep going on no matter what. And that's the point that I was making earlier, is that at the end of the day, you can't stop people from talking about you because you on a
I'm
social
not
media
trying to
platform.
stop people from talking about me. I don't care what they say about me. I'm not trying to stop them from talking about me. I can't, and I say that all the time. I tell even Alec, I'm telling Alec that. I'm telling my supporters that. You clearly hear me trying to talk people down all the time. You saw what recently happened. Did I engage in any of that? We were doxxed over here. And we
Hmm.
didn't even return the favor, and we could have. All of our information, my moderators were come after. I'm just not even understanding this. It is kind of like you're saying that it's my fault that all of this stuff is happening, and I'm wondering why you're feeling that way when I haven't done any of these things to any of them. So you're basically kind of saying like, "Oh, you wore this tight little dress, so you was asking for it." That kind of thing. That's that mentality that I'm listening to. Like you wore this
Well,
tight, and I hope that this, because this is just a debate. This is not an argument, right? Because I
oh
don't want
no,
no,
yeah,
I
we
don't want
good.
no beef with you
Yeah,
either. I
oh,
don't
oh
want
no.
no,
So
I
one.
don't want
Well, what that about me on UP is that I'm that type of man that I do use emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
whatever people say about me, it doesn't bother me at all, because at the end of the day, I know it's YouTube. You know,
Well, I'm
but
not saying
to
I'm just asking you questions.
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely, absolutely, I understand. So the answer to your question is this. Part of it, to be quite bluntly honest with you, yeah, part of it is your fault. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not your fault because of what's been done to you, but it becomes your fault because of the reaction behind it. You know what I'm saying? And how far you're willing to go to get the relief that you need to to do with it. Because like I say, I also, watch your content whenever, I have the opportunity to watch your content. And some stuff I look at it and then I go back to, other people channels as well too, to try to correlate, to try to understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, okay, she's saying this and they saying that, or that person saying this to say that, and I formulate my own opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? So part of it, yes, absolutely, it is your fault. Part of it is absolutely their fault as well too, in the other party involved with. But just like I say, at the end of the day, to me, it seems like this type of negative content is what keeps y'all going. Even though y'all say that y'all want to stop it, you want to end it. Even though y'all do other commentary, uh, where y'all do other commentary, you end up doing like a little sneak dissing or whatever y'all call it, right? It's weird, but end up throwing, shade on each other, which y'all ain't even talking about that, but you just throw people under there for no apparent reason, and it just keep going and going and going. You know what I'm saying? Then it'd be a period of time where y'all say, you know what, let's make amends. We're just not going to do it at all. And, y'all do that successfully for about a good month. Then once again, it starts all the way back over again with the same concept, no matter what. But that does me personally what I have noticed, observed. So yeah, so at the end of the day, yeah, part of it is every party's fault is at fault. Every party needs to be held accountable. There's no victim. Everyone is the victim, and everyone is the one perpetrator.
And you got a right to your opinion. You got a right to your opinion, and I got a right to disagree. And that's where we are here. You got a right to your opinion, and I got a right to disagree with your opinion. I am nobody's victim, though. I've never been a
Yeah,
victim
got
of
you.
anybody. I've
Got
never
you.
been a victim of anybody, and I don't claim to be a victim of anybody. Everything that I've said and done, I stand on it. I own it. And I even opened up my whole fucking channel to every damn investigator that has asked me about it. I've told them I called his little child of this and that, and I did this and I did that. I've owned all of my stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've owned all of my Nunu, please. Oh Lord. Hey Nunu.
Hey, is the music disturbing in the background?
No, I can't even hear it.
All right, good.
Oh,
Hey,
no, I don't hear nothing.
I tell you what. Hold up, Urban. I'm gonna be his clone real fast. All right. So I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
tell you what he's saying in a nigga way. What he's
Mm-mm.
saying. Just listen to me. Just listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying it's all your fault, all y'all fault. He's saying it's your fault. It's the people you're going against, and it's the people that's watching. It's all our fault. That's who fault it is. And the only way that we're going to change this shit if people just stop. You was just using the analogy of putting on a skirt and going outside. But would you put that skirt on and walk into jail? Because this is jail. You feel what I'm saying? That same skirt that you put on to walk outside, you ain't going in jail with it. But I'm just letting you know that this YouTube shit is jail. And the more we participate, it turns into one of them damn reality shows of love and hip hop and shit. This is a sector of that shit because people can't get over words. It's all it is. Ain't nobody going to nobody, stepping to nobody. It's just words. And y'all going to court over
People
words.
are wait a minute, wait.
Hear me out. No matter what it
You said
started
we
from,
going to court. We
words.
haven't been to court.
I understand that, but this is what we're hearing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not
This
court
is
for me.
illegal.
It's not, it's
It's legal.
criminal.
It's
It's not
legal.
court. It's
You
not
see
no,
what I'm
it's not
saying?
civil. It hasn't
Okay.
gotten to no civil thing. I'm not doing anything
Y'all
civil.
taking words to the justice system. These
Okay.
same fucking words that we using to fight each other, we should be fighting them motherfuckers with. This is how they prepare. This is how they fuck our minds up into thinking that this is okay. This is not okay. It's not okay to waste y'all goddamn times to come out here every day and to argue about shit that don't even matter. And then it gets so
Facts.
personal. It gets so personal that I can't hurt your feelings. So the way I'm gonna hurt them is I'm gonna go get your kids. I'm gonna go get your mama. I'm gonna go talk about
Facts.
dead folks. These
So
grown
that's right.
fucking people.
So
It's
that's
not right
right.
for
Wait,
nobody.
wait,
But when
no,
you
no. Okay,
participate
I'm not gonna do
when
this
you
because it's too much
keep going,
testosterone up
I
here.
understand that. I'm sorry. But when you
Too much
keep going
testosterone because
back and forth,
I'm not playing. And first of all, I'm not playing nobody's victim, but my kids didn't do anything to them, and my mother didn't do anything to them. And they're lying on my kids and my mother and putting their images up, and that's illegal. It's a crime. I don't care if y'all wouldn't pursue it. That's because y'all wouldn't pursue it. I'm going to pursue it, and it's nothing that anybody can do to stop me or change that. There's nothing that's going to change. There's nothing that's going to end. I am taking this as far as I can take it. Nobody's going to change that for me. Nobody. Nobody. I am going to be the one to go as far as I can go to put these people on notice that you cannot come after people's children and their family because you mad at one content creator. And it just because y'all think it's okay and y'all think it's a part of the game, I disagree. And I have a right to disagree. And that's it. And that's not it. And that's not all, but thank y'all in the
Mhm.
chat. I'm just saying that these people have done the most. Okay. And I have never done that to anybody. So I refuse to be placed on the same level as them. You talking about, oh, we all the same. No, we're not. I'm not like y'all. Y'all not like me. Y'all will walk away from something and you'll turn the other cheek and turn the other cheek and let somebody demean you and degrade you and you won't say anything. Some people are just like that. I am not that person. And no encouraging or no goading or no pushing. Nobody's going to change the fact that I am a woman who is going to speak up for herself and for others, and nothing's going to change that. I'm older than both of y'all. How y'all think y'all gonna come up here and try to get me to see something in a way that to me is primitive? It's primitive. I have to
Hmm.
say it because it's kind of like you want women to be the ones to submit and bend the knee and be quiet just to make things nice and easy out here. No. Fuck, I'm not that female. And I'm not saying that, oh, I don't cry about the shit that is said about me or the shit that is done. And I'm not out here playing the victim, but I'm damn sure if I have the opportunity through the legal process to take advantage of it, I'm going to take advantage of it. Y'all are telling me that putting a sexual assault video on the internet, that's okay too? Or putting a revenge porn on the internet, that's okay too? That's okay. It's okay because it's YouTube and because we all go back and forth. It's okay for somebody to come on here and put a video on here as revenge porn. That's what you two men are telling me.
No,
That's
Nope,
all right.
we're not.
that is not what we said at all. We
No, I'm
hold it
asking a
every.
question. I'm asking a question because y'all saying that this is the jungle, this is YouTube, this is jail. You wouldn't walk in, even if I
We
walked into a prison or a jailhouse with a skirt
no
on and a
no
prisoner took advantage.
we're holding everyone accountable. We holding
No, but no, you're
everyone
on my
accountable
channel right now. We talking about me right now.
based on what I said and based on what Noodle said. We holding everyone accountable. It
Okay,
ain't
that's
just
not what I'm
one
hearing, but
size
I'm
fits all. It's
asking a
everyone.
question. I'm gonna ask Nunu this because Nunu said this, and I gotta ask Nunu this because I want him to answer this. So you telling me that if I walked into the jailhouse with that tight little skirt on and one of the inmates snatched me up and just violated me violently, it's still my fault?
No, it's not your fault, but it's your fault that you came in there like that, knowing that what's
So
in
would
there.
you still placing fault on a victim?
I'm just
So
asking.
a victim is asking to be violated because they walk into the jailhouse with a skirt on,
Uh, pretty much in this
a tight little skirt on.
pretty much in this world, yes. I mean,
Oh,
you
okay.
gotta know what you're doing. What I'm saying is the same beef you in, the same type of stuff you got in. I didn't hear your grandkid, but from you. I wasn't introduced to your grandkid, but from nobody but you. So if when I hear these things, you know what I mean? I've been in beefs on YouTube. Nobody brought my daughter, my son up because I don't introduce them on here. I don't bring that type of my. I only bring this figure, what you see. Just let me out. I only bring this figure, what you see, to the YouTube world. I don't bring anything else. If something was brought out about my information, that was somebody.
See, the
Just
thing about it is
yeah,
what you
yeah.
don't know is that my grandchild was brought to YouTube before I even brought my grandchild to you. This goes back many, many years. My grandkids and my kids were doxxed on YouTube before I even said their name. See, it's the history. Y'all that's the thing that y'all don't even know. It is the history that y'all are not familiar with because it's maybe not even public or you weren't a part of it from the very, very beginning. But I didn't bring my kids and my family to YouTube. Other content creators did. Other content creators did. Went and found their channels, went and found their information, went and found their houses, went and found everything out about my children. I didn't bring my kids to YouTube. Other content creators did.
How far did you open up your life to YouTube at that point?
I don't even turn my camera on. What you mean? How far?
What I'm saying is, all right. So again, I'm from a community where all this stuff happens. And the reason why I don't think I'm drawn into it is because I don't participate.
Yeah, that's
You know
you
what I'm
though.
saying? I'm just saying, like, that's when you saying that's me though, you're like, okay, so I participate, then all this stuff happens and it's not my fault. You participate. That's all we
I
say.
did not say that the things that were happening to me or the things that people are responding to me about on YouTube are not my responsibility. I don't want to say fault because that sounds so like are not my responsibility. But fault, on the other hand, that's a totally different word. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying that it's my fault that my children and my family are being doxxed because I did reactionary commentary on YouTubers. And I'm telling you, that's your right to think that. That's Urban's right to think that. But the law disagrees. That's all I'm saying. Is
I
the
got
law. The law disagrees. YouTubers are not the law. You are not the police. You are not the courts. You are not the investigators. The law disagrees, and the law disagrees heavily about attacking children. It is a felony. I don't know how else to tell you that. And it's a felony to attack special needs people too. So I don't know what else to say. These are felonies. I don't know what else to say. And you're telling me that I shouldn't jump on it if I have the opportunity to put a rapist in jail or somebody who's advancing on innocent children who haven't done anything to them. You're telling me it's wrong of me to do it because I played a role in what's happening. Well, I'm trying to redeem myself. I'm trying to clean my conscience. That's all I'm trying to do. And
So
get some
so
things done. Get
so
some
so
things
you're
done.
so you're admitting that this is your whole intentions not to not to find relief in
Oh,
what's happening,
don't
but
say
at
that.
the end of the day, it's
Don't say I'm
content.
admitting something because ask me a question. Don't tell me what I'm admitting because I haven't said any admission to anything. I haven't heard a question that I can admit to. What's the question?
The question is, are you saying that you're admitting that at the end of the day, well, when you want to place this content out here, you're doing it for your own conscience so you can feel better about yourself?
My own conscience. What content am I putting out based upon my own conscience? What do you
You just
what
said
are you referencing?
you just said earlier that you want going down and you want to seek legal counsel based on what you
No,
just
no
stated,
legal counsel.
which is about.
It's not a lawyer. It's not legal counsel. It's just the police. That's all it is. It's just the police and detectives. That's all it is. That's
That
all it is.
they still consider as legal counsel, right? They
No,
could give you advice.
they
They
cannot provide legal counsel. They just told me to stay don't mention the people's names that I'm getting, that I'm pursuing, that myself and my family are pursuing orders
that's
against.
legal counsel. They give you legal counsel, even though they're not lawyers
I'm
or
saying that
attorneys. They
they're
give
not.
you legal counsel.
You can look at it that way. I disagree. But go ahead, because I'm not trying to get anybody, because they're not, by law, they're not allowed to give you legal counsel. So I'm not saying that anybody is giving me legal counsel. I'm not going to ever say, because the police have never provided me with legal counsel. None of the detectives that I've talked to, or none of them have provided me with legal counsel. So I can't say that. I don't want to say that. So,
Gotcha.
but no, I'm not. What are you saying that? So can you ask the question again so I can answer the question, because I'm not
All right.
admitting to something that I don't understand what you're trying to ask me.
I mean, I believe that you understand the question, but you don't want to admit it. But it's okay.
What's
We
the
could
question?
disregard it.
No, what's the question?
I
I
just said
told you
I didn't
the
ask a
police are
question
not
like two
providing me
times now.
legal advice. The police
I'm
are not
sorry.
providing me legal advice. You disagree. You say that they are. I say that they aren't. Was that the question? Or you're saying that am I out here doing what? What was the other part of the question? Because we got into the police. That's what I'm saying. I'm not dodging any question. I'm gonna answer everything.
No, the second part of the question is that you're doing it for your content.
That's a given. I was reacting to content creators
doing my content. That's what my whole channel was about. Sharing my voice on YouTube, giving my opinion about what's going on, just like all of you do. Just like all of you do.
Gotcha.
You give your opinion on what you want to give your opinion on. I talked about them because they were talking. I entered a movement because people were being bullied, and I did commentary on that movement. I do commentary. It's not commentary that mimics like Nunu's content or your content. It's my content. It's what I want to talk about on my channel. I don't deny that. I don't. It's all public. It would be foolish for me to deny what I've done and what I've said when it's all been public. That's dumb. So why would I try to deny any of that? So
Gotcha.
what else is it that you're asking me? So no, I'm not denying. Yeah, I did content on the motherfuckers, and I would still be doing content on the motherfuckers had I not been advised, had I not been told or advised not to.
Gotcha. So at the end of the day, what are you looking for? What type of relief are you looking for? By going to the police and you put up a police report, but what's your relief? What's the end goal?
So now it's justice. You know? When you
Mm-hmm.
get that involved, is justice.
Yes, the justice system is getting involved. It's not. I can't control what's going to happen. The only thing that I can do is provide the evidence and provide the release and the information. They decide whether or not they're going to move forward on something. And the only thing that they keep on doing is reaching out to me for more evidence and more information. That's all. I cannot tell you what direction that is going or what I know what I want. I don't know what I'm going to get. You know what I'm saying? I know what I think should happen, but I don't know if that's what they think should happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to tell you. Only time will tell. And we are at the very beginning of this process. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's it's nothing.
How long you been doing this type of content, UV?
Oh God, 5 years, and I am done. I'm tired.
Hold up, just listen. From 2000.
No, my content didn't start out like this though. My content was different.
This particular content that of let's go.
About 4 years.
Anybody else?
About what?
As far as I don't want to say people's names because I don't know nobody's name.
Yeah, don't say no names. Please don't say no names up here.
I mean, as far as like the back and forth.
Yeah, my legal. I'm not doing any back and forth.
No. Listen to what I'm trying to say. You said you came out 5 years ago with content. When did it become the back and forth with other YouTubers?
The moment that certain
year around 21, 22.
Oh, about 20. Oh, Jesus. I think about 2022.
2022. That's all.
I think it could be sooner than that. Y'all cutting up. You said please.
I know you for 2 years now, and I believe, and it's been the
Listen,
same.
no, y'all saying stop answering questions. I like this conversation. Y'all think that it's going in a direction. I'm getting to understand a couple of people that I've been
I'm wrapping it up. I'm just getting
to understand how certain people think. I got this.
I'm gonna wrap it up and get out the way because I gotta go.
No, you don't have to get out the way.
You've been doing this for, let's just say, off the break 3 years now. As far as the content of you protecting how I look at you protect innocent people on YouTube. That's kind of how I look at you because you're always taking out for somebody. So me doing that, my whole realm comes from the beginning. And when JJ says we in too deep, see, I believe you in too deep now, so it ain't no turning back out. I just want people to know that.
Well, it's impossible for me to turn back because all of my family has assigned detectives. It's virtually impossible.
Yeah,
it's impossible.
I'm not coming up here trying to discourage you and tell you to stop this. This is what
I can't stop it. I can't stop
it. Just listen to it. I'm not coming to try to make anybody stop it. I'm just trying to come and pinpoint where we're wrong. And for anybody else that's out here now We don't have to pick up, because for 3 years you've been doing this and you're at the beginning process of a legal situation. Imagine how long it's going to carry out. You get what I'm saying? So
it's going to carry out. I'm told it could take a while because it's a lot of history to it. So I was told it could take a while. The thing about it is that nobody wants to move forward, especially if I was or any of my family was active in this. They want to make sure that my children weren't involved in any way, shape, or form. They want to make sure that what my children are saying happened to them. Y'all don't even, and I can't even tell y'all the details. What y'all saw on YouTube is only a fraction of what's happened. Y'all don't even know the details about it, and you coming on here and you reacting to things that you see on YouTube, and I get that because that's all you see. That's all I've shown. I haven't shown y'all the proof of things that have happened in my real life because of what they've done. I haven't shown y'all any of that. I haven't brought it to YouTube. I haven't disclosed that, but the police have that. The detectives have that, and that's not for YouTube because it didn't happen on YouTube. They didn't videotape it. It wasn't videotaped or anything, but it is definitely going to be part of the evidence. So yeah, y'all don't even know the it's just the tip of the iceberg, the YouTube stuff. It's just the tip, and y'all don't even know how many other people are involved in the investigation either. It's other content creators that are being attacked and have been attacked by them that are submitting evidence too.
See the rabbit hole?
You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like y'all don't even know the details, and it's ongoing harassment and stuff like that. So y'all don't, and it's people that haven't said anything to these people. Nothing. So there's definitely a process that's happening that you are not
All right.
Okay, ladies. No. I'm not talking. I'm not saying too much. I already know what I can and cannot say. I already know. It's just time now. It's time to make a change. Don't y'all think that certain things sometimes in order to build something the right way or build something up the right way, there has to be a cleansing, a sort of cleaning of a house or something. And people have to see that, they're not invincible. They're not,
I absolutely agree.
June, yes.
You
go look at June's question.
What June say?
June said, should she leave YouTube?
Should I leave YouTube?
Yes.
I should leave YouTube?
Yes.
Why?
I ain't say leave, meaning like go away forever. I think you should take a strong break.
Why?
Because in too deep. It comes, okay, so you already got every point situated, what you're going to do, how you're going to lay it out.
So why does that mean I have to leave YouTube? Why don't you just stop watching me?
I don't have no problem. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't care that you're in too deep. You get what I'm saying?
I don't care either.
Listen, I want you to understand that.
This is where the Most High intended this to go. This is what y'all don't understand. This is where the Most High intended this to go. That's the way I see my life. I can't live my life vicariously through other people's lives and what they think that I should do, because you're not in my shoes. You're not walking these miles in these shoes. You know what I'm saying? I know that why do you want me to leave YouTube? Nunu, do you hate seeing me being attacked?
No, I don't like seeing you in a position of what you're in.
And what position is that?
Just the position you in out here, where it's though a female that I'm fond of is out here every day or every other day, however you come up here, defending yourself like this. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not. Oh my God.
If you would just come out here and talk about shoes and I mean, Murray had a little
they would still have something to say about that. This is the path I've chosen for myself.
I don't know what they say because I don't watch them. I only know what they say because you bring them to the attention for me to go and say, okay, what the fuck are you talking about? You get what I'm saying?
That's what they want me.
That is true.
They want me. That's how it kind of works, though. You feel like
what happened? What did you say? Repeat that part again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part because I was.
I don't know half the time who the people you're talking about until you say a name or you give them some light for me to go find. Otherwise, I could just sit here and listen to you talk because I like your voice. I don't care who the hell you're getting on. I just like.
Well, I'm not saying names anymore, so enjoy it.
I know, I understand. So this is, but you got to understand that 2 years you've been doing this. So this is what I'm going off of.
Because I was in a back and forth with these people.
You got to understand that the conversation is that we're presently talking about.
Hey,
the actions are past tense. So we're not getting on you for actions of today. We're just explaining what we've seen. That's all I'm doing. I'm explaining what I've seen.
Oh yeah, I already know what I did in the past, and I've already came in this.
Y'all, if y'all know me,
ownership.
I don't care. Y'all can. I don't care. It's not my business. Whenever I feel like it's too much, I just turn it off.
See, I hate when people say they don't care, but they be hitting links. How you don't care? And I hate when people
watch
say,
a lot of TV. Hey, UP, I watch a lot of TV. I don't care about the TV shows I watch. This is what YouTube is for me. You get what I'm saying?
I hate when people say, I don't care. I missed a lot of people. Somebody just texted me and said, I missed a lot of people coming into the chat. Hey, everybody that I missed coming into the chat, they say St. Louis came in. What, Mr. Top? Wait a minute. Who came up in here? Hey, y'all, I'm sorry if I missed y'all. Go ahead, Nunu. But no, I'm not trying to, I'm not leaving YouTube. Nobody's going to run me away. Nobody's going to silence me. Nobody's going to shut me up. I don't fear anybody. I know I have the law on my side, and what was done was a crime. Now, the problem that I have is that sometimes, a lot of times, Black folks don't like committing crime. I mean, reporting crime. I am what you call a Black Karen. I will report a crime. Do you understand me? If you are committing a crime, especially if it is a crime against me or someone that I love or care about, I am going to report it. I have tried to report this stuff throughout the years. I've silenced myself. I've shut up. I've even shut my whole fucking channel down for months. Months. Do you hear me? See, you don't know the history, Nunu. I've shut my channel down for months and come back, and the very same people still talking the same shit, still doing the same thing. Still, it's not going to change anything by me leaving or shutting my channel down. What's going to change is people knowing that you cannot commit these types of crimes and get away with it. You just cannot get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here for a minute, UP, and I've been watching a lot of things. And I'm going to just say, from the things that I've watched, I haven't seen too much come out in the courts. You know what I mean? Again, I haven't seen no one.
I'm not going to court.
Listen to me. When I say bring the courts in, when bringing the courts is bringing the law in. Like, well, where do you think y'all going to end up at? You think they're just going to charge them and there's no court? It's going to be court.
What are you talking about?
If you're pursuing for criminal charges, right? If you're going at,
I'm not the only one going after them.
I understand, baby girl. I understand, but you're one of them. So what I'm saying is, when you're going after something, there's going to be a court sometime. It ain't gonna be just somebody going and get locked up and go. No, it's got to be court sometime. It's got to be something in the system, and there's some fighting and lawyers and shit. That's all I'm saying.
So what are you trying to? I
don't even know what my point was because you cut me off.
Oh, my apologies. You said no. What you said was you said that nothing is going to. You said you've been watching this a long time and nothing has.
My bad.
Nothing has changed through court. So what's your point?
I haven't seen anything. I think.
Hey, Vivian.
It's just a big waste of time.
In other words,
waste of time.
I'm not telling you not to pursue what you're going to pursue, right? I just look at it as I seen like 2 different other cases of court besides the Cardi B thing. That was the only one I ever seen.
Yeah, facts. I was going to reference that too. That Cardi B and Touch case.
And that's because to me, she probably got the money to do that. But I'm just saying, I have never seen anything, and I've seen people take people to court off of words, but I have never seen nothing happen. I'm like, man, that's just a big waste of time because somewhere in the system, some of this.
So if I'm wasting my time, why is that a problem? It's not your time being wasted. It's mine, right?
You gotta understand that I'm just.
Somebody put it on members only mode, please,
because the trolls are coming in. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking.
No, I'm asking you. What's the if I'm wasting my time, isn't it my time that's being wasted? Why is that a big deal for? Like, why is it that you're so worried about
when you're fond of someone? You don't want them to waste their time.
No, you better stop. You
keep making me. I say that.
You better stop. You better stop because you're saying that I'm wasting my time. I don't feel the police aren't telling me I'm wasting my time.
That's just the way I feel.
Of course they're gonna say that.
They're gonna get paid the same whether they work with me or not. They're not telling me that it's a waste of time. If they would have told me that it was a waste of time, I wouldn't have even been pursuing it. They're not the ones telling me that it's a waste of time. So it's YouTubers telling me that it's a waste of time. Y'all haven't seen the content that I've seen. I am Vivian. I'm staying focused. These are two people with an opinion that is different than mine. It doesn't make them. How do I say it?
Villains, y'all killing me in the chat. I see that.
No, they're not villains. I don't want y'all to think that. I don't view either one of them as villains. I think that they have a different. I think that they have a different opinion. I know why Nunu is saying what he's saying, and that's a whole nother situation. And I've become familiar with Urban. I don't think that they're villains. I think that they.
Genuinely
I don't want to say it like this because
genuinely care.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. I honestly do genuinely care about a lot of people on YouTube. I really do, and I just want to see the best out of each and every last one of y'all. You know, and just like I stated earlier, I'd rather for you to be using your talents and ability to be productive, where you could be not only getting the subscriber support that you need, but also be monetized on here. Because me personally, I don't get why people are on YouTube and you're creating this content and you're not being monetized for it when it's designed for that. You know what I'm saying? If that be the case, you could just stay on Facebook and just talk on Facebook without being monetized. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook is my platform that I want to use I'll use what platform I want to use.
But check this out. I'm not saying that you should want to do what I'm telling you to do, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can do what you want when you want, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the point where you have other people out there who give you pushback, who say like, man, hey, maybe, you may need to go in a different direction. Don't think that that person's being a villain to you. Don't think that person is being negative towards you. All they're doing is just giving their perspective about what's going on because it's triggering you. It's making you go into these legal areas because you want relief, you want peace over it. That's all we say. Other than that, if it's just normal content, normal beef content, whatever y'all trying to do, we don't say nothing about it. We just let it ride.
This is not going to create peace for me. This is not going to create peace for me. Me going to the police is going to create more drama, especially when things start happening. It's going to create more drama. Have you seen what happened to another content creator when she went to court and went to the police? Things are going to get worse. It's not going to create no peace for me, but it's something I got to do because it's the principle of the matter for me.
And that was the question I asked you earlier, is that at the end of the day, when all this said and done, when the smoke is clear, what is going to be the end result for you?
I don't know what the end result is going to be until it's here. Till the end is here, I don't know what the end looks like. I'm not a fortune teller.
How do you don't know that? Look, if you say that you want to be a millionaire, right? You're going to do everything possible to get to that goal of being a millionaire. You already see the goal. You already see the vision as well, too. So you do everything possible to get to that point. So you set out a goal. You set out plans all the way up to that point. This situation is no different. You say that you're doing all this because you want to get to an end goal. All I'm asking you is that what is your end goal behind this? What is the end goal?
That's not a good analogy, and I have to say this: the reason that that's not a good analogy because my personal future, as far as me trying to be a millionaire, that solely revolves around my tenacity and my desire to get there, right? And my work ethic and all of those things. That is my goal, my personal goal. This is a criminal matter. I am not the one in control. I am not I'm not the one that holds the power. I'm not the one that makes the decisions. I am not that person. So
the
I
end
wouldn't
goal
even
to see somebody in goddamn jail for violating her family. That's the end goal, goddamn.
No, that's not
Even no, even if she admit that, then that's the end goal. You know what I'm saying?
Justice to me. That's what the end goal is. I understand that part. You get what I'm saying? I do
got
understand
it.
that. But again,
got it.
I need.
So
what's
your goal of coming up here? Is both of y'all goal up here of coming up here? Is it your goal to have me just leave the internet?
No, I kind of was hearing what he was saying, and I
Is
was trying
that
to
your
come up here
goal
help
to
the
have me
moderator.
leave YouTube based upon what your opinion is?
I didn't say leave. I told you.
That's not my end goal. That I'll per.
But you got people out here that.
So your end goal. So what's your end goal? What's your desire? What would you desire to happen? Since y'all think that. Let me shut up. What's your desire? What do you think should happen? Both of y'all. To I'm not talking about to the other people because I already know what y'all think should happen to the other people. Nothing. But what do you think should happen to me? Like, what do you think my path should be? Since y'all got all this advice, what y'all think I should do? My path, besides leaving YouTube. Be quiet.
Read children's books. Well, just read books. I just want to hear you read. I just like when you read.
Read books?
You can just read to me all day. You don't even got to read to them. You can just read to me.
No, I don't even think you should even be up here because you just going you keep on going in the wrong direction. You should not even be up here.
Hey, unspoken. Nuno is saying that your voice is soothing to him. He loves hearing your voice. So just read to him.
You don't know the half about Nunu.
You know. But listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. And then I'm out of here. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. The streets do need your voice because you are a positive influence out here. You get what I'm saying?
I am going to continue to put my voice on.
Can I talk before you be? I gotta get out of here. You're gonna make me forget again.
Go ahead, Nunu.
So we do love, and we do love hearing your voice, and we love this. We ain't trying to get you off of YouTube. We ain't saying that. We just, as far as people that feel the way I feel, because some people don't. We just don't like seeing a person vulnerable. We don't like seeing a person upset. So any way that we can help, we're going to give our advice. If you don't like the advice that we give, that's cool. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just a voice. That's it. We just give you a voice of how we personally feel. We don't mean, I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. I come up here aggressive and I talk to you backstage and it's fine. You get what I'm saying? That's how it is. But we would like to hear the settled unspoken instead of the unsettled unspoken. That's what we like. As far as people like me, I don't like unspoken up here going, where I can feel her feelings. That's what the people like me. We don't want them to feel that way. You feel what I'm saying? So
thank you, Nunu.
That was it. Yeah, your voice is mesmerizing. That just popped up in my chest.
Y'all need to stop.
I am from Baltimore. Somebody say I say do like this. I am from Baltimore. All right. Hey, I appreciate you. Much love, Urban. Much love.
Hey, no problem, bro.
The chat, y'all know I love all y'all motherfuckers out there. Even you, KT. And I'll get at y'all.
You and KT? Oh, shoot, you love KT. I gotta give it to y'all. Y'all can take. Y'all set up on this damn panel. This chat was freaking going in. Both of y'all can take. This chat was going in on the both. Y'all just sat up here just like grown men do. Y'all didn't clap back. I want to thank the both of y'all, because I was looking at some of them comments. I'm like, oh shit, like let's not
You,
say.
you pay, you pay, you pay. This is what I deal with every day over there at the lounge. So this is nothing to me. This is nothing. And I'll be saying some controversial stuff over there for real to piss people off.
You
So
mean your own chat be going in on you?
yeah, they do.
Not your own chat.
It'd be split. It'd be half the chat that be disagreeing with me, half the chat that be agreeing. So that's how
Lord.
it is. So I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, I'm used to it too.
I'll check y'all later. Be safe.
Okay, Nunu, I'll talk to you
All right, be
later.
safe, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all. Listen, it's nothing's really. I get where y'all coming from. I understand that y'all don't want to, but I'm not gonna bring like the court. I mean the police stuff. I can't really talk about that on the internet, so it's not gonna be a part of my conversation or anything. And people can. They said, listen. People can say whatever they want to say about it not being real or whatever, but no, I am not. I'm not playing about this. So it is what it is, and I'm not gonna stop. So
yeah, because at the end of the day, you do have the right to do whatever you want to do. I'm not taking that away from you at all. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that once when everything cleared and you get the relief that you need to do, then let's move forward from there. You know what I'm saying? Don't be worrying about what other people say, because don't worry about what other people say, because at the end of the day, people still gonna talk. That's not gonna stop. But it's your responsibility. If you choose to do this, it's your responsibility to either, you know what I'm saying, don't respond to it, and you just do your commentary, or if you choose to respond to it, that's totally up to you. But don't be surprised about the end results if you do respond to it. All right.
The end results for them are just words. So what their words don't get to me like a lot of people. I think the reason that I have to say this is because I think that their words actually affect people that actually care. And I think that that's why people want me to stop and want me to be the one to take the high road and be quiet and all of that stuff, because they know that the other people are not going to be those people. And you coming to somebody that you're thinking might be malleable or might be pliable to I'm taking the high road in real life. You know what I'm saying? I am moving forward in real life and doing what I need to do in real life to address the criminal behavior that has happened on social media. And that's everybody's right to do. And I've seen multiple people go to jail behind this social media stuff. So I don't know what y'all talking about. I done seen content creators get arrested. I done seen the police knock on content. Y'all must be stuck in just this one little area. Y'all better go to the true crime sector. Y'all better go to the mommy sector. Hell, y'all better go to the damn Mo3 sector. Y'all better move around, because people is getting charges and they're getting arrested. Okay, arrested and having to answer to the courts criminally. So I don't know what y'all missing. I don't know what y'all not watching, but it's a lot of that happening now. People are not taking this stuff anymore, especially if they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything to these people. I'm not speaking in reference to me. I'm talking about my family. They got a case. And other YouTubers, they have a case too, because they've never done anything to these people. And these people have taken their channels, taken their content, harassed them, came after their families, doxed them, all of this stuff. And these people don't react or don't respond at all. So would you tell those people that are moving forward with criminal complaints too? Would you tell those people don't do that? Because, and these people have never said anything. So would you tell them the same thing? Don't move forward with a criminal complaint?
No, I tell them to do the same process to find relief. Then after when it's all said and done, then you move forward with your content. You don't have to go and rehash it back up all over again to keep it going. That's what I'll say. Because at the end of the day, there is plenty of content out there that people could cover. It's some of the stuff that's going on that's in our country, period, that's happening right now that people do commentary over versus people that you don't even know about, that people don't even know about. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that this might be a bad analogy?
Go ahead.
Do you think that the civil rights movement would have been the same without a voice like Dr. King or a voice like Malcolm X? And they totally had totally different voices and totally different approaches to the way that they fought oppression, or I'm not comparing this to the oppression of Black people. I'm just giving that as just an example of, do you think that voices should be silenced just because certain people don't agree with those voices? Like, that voice should just totally be silenced? And do you think that change can happen from one person, one little spark, one little event can change the world? This is what blows my mind, is that people, especially Christians who believe in the voice of Jesus, who was sent here by God, to say that one voice can't make a difference. One voice can't affect change, even if they've been a part of something and they're ready to change and move on and do something in a different way, but still shine a light on the vulgarities and the evil practices that even they once participated in. So do you think that it's wrong for somebody who has in-depth knowledge on how this stuff goes down to report it, act upon it, and address it, or just be silent about it? It's going to continue to happen over and over again. These people have patterns of doing the same thing to multiple families, not just one, not just mine. These people have the same exact pattern. So it's wrong for one person or one voice to speak up and even pull other victims in together to address the things that have happened to them. So it's wrong for anybody to get relief, or anybody to get an answer, or anybody to have things stop happening to them, or something to happen to the people that are doing it to them over and over and over again. Is it fair for content creators to be out here and not even be able to run their platforms and even make money off of their own content before it's taken by other platforms and used on their channel and they're making money off of it? Do you agree with taking somebody's whole video and you making money off of it on your channel when they can't even make money off of it on theirs? Do you agree in all of that? When you say, oh, you should be monetized and you should make money off, but what if you're monetized and you got your channel and somebody comes in and they just snatch everything that you do, rip you apart, and you can't even make money off of your own content? They're on here illegally making money off of your content while dragging you, doxing you, and criticizing you at the same thing. And they eating off of your shit and you can't even eat off of it. But you don't say a word to them. That's okay too. Y'all have to understand that it's a lot of things that are happening that you're not focusing on. You might just be focusing on one voice because this voice says things in a way that you're attracted to, and that might even irritate you in a certain way. Because sometimes men have a problem with women who use their voices in, I don't want to say aggressive, or in a powerful way. Some men are not okay with women so-called not staying in their proverbial place. I don't have a place. I'm equal to you. You ain't no better than me. You ain't know how God, the same God that created you, created me equally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel that I should have to silence myself because a man feels that I shouldn't do something, or somebody else feels that I should be silent because it makes them uncomfortable to see me going through something. If I'm out here and I'm saying something and I know it's going to bring me problems, I'm ready for those problems. I'm ready for them. Every single one of them that comes, I'm ready for them. So is my family. We ready. We strong over here. And I'm telling you and anybody else who's concerned about me, don't be concerned about my safety, my mental health, or even me being triggered. Everybody gets triggered. Everybody gets triggered. Everybody has bad times. Everybody has good times. Everybody falls, and everybody can get up and dust it off and recreate their own life, their own presence on this earth. Everybody can do that. Just like it's your right to do it, it's my right to do it. Just like it's the ops' right to do it. It's everybody's right to do it. And it's my right to stand on what I believe. And what I've been told was that what happened and what continues to happen is a crime. It's criminal. It's criminal. And to see all of these people out here constantly committing criminal acts every day, and them getting a pass for it, them getting praised for it, or even it being ignored. To ignore something like that, to me, is just like participating in it. To say be silent about something like that is just as bad as participating in it. It would be just like when you sit around and you watch something happen and you know that you have a voice that can speak up, that might be able to help that person or even help yourself. You should use that voice. That's just my belief. Now, I don't criticize you for not using it. I don't criticize you for even feeling away. I just think that I'm not going to be silenced. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to be silenced. And I'm sorry that you get uncomfortable, Nunu, when people say stuff and when I'm going back and forth, but just don't watch it. That's all I got to say. Just don't watch it. And we all have to be strong in what we believe in. You know what I'm saying? What our stance is. I'm not negating the way that you feel. Urban, I think you have a right to feel the way that you feel. I think you're a boss. I'm telling you. The reason I think you're a boss, and then you came up here, you take on this platform, we all do. You just taking a different way. My way is different. We just not the same, you know? So I just choose to basically celebrate the differences as opposed to criticizing them. You know what I'm saying? Or as opposed to judging them. Urban don't move on his channel the way that I move on my channel. It doesn't make us enemies. It just makes us different. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And variety is the spice of life. You can't have everybody looking and sounding the same. That's crazy town to me. Everybody looking and sounding the same. That's really a cult. That's cult-like behavior. Everybody moving symbiotically in one way and nobody challenging something. There is no change without challenge. There is no growth without rebellion. You got to rebel against something in order to have some sort of change. So I just see it in a different way, y'all. That's all.
Yeah. So going back to your point earlier about the civil rights movement, you was asked if Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, if they never would had did their message right, would it made any difference behind it? Long story short, the answer to the question is yeah, because just like you stated earlier, if they never said nothing about it, then absolutely it would be somebody else who had rise up and said something about it, and the process would be exactly the same. The end result would be the same. But the point that I want
somebody. See, you just said somebody. Somebody would have had to stand up. It wasn't only. See, the thing about it is, I'm glad we went back to that because Dr. King and Malcolm X, it wouldn't have been. See, the thing about it is, everybody. How do I say this? Everybody has a voice, and some people know how to use their voice, and they've honed how to use their voice in order to get a point across, right? Some people call it manipulation. Some people call it a cult. Some people call it, but you use your voice in order to get your point across. And some people are receptive to a certain kind of voice, right? Some people were receptive to Dr. King's voice. And some people weren't. Some people called him a coon. Some people said he was weak. Some people said he didn't stand up. That was Dr. King's voice and his approach. Some people were far more attracted to Malcolm X's approach to the civil rights movement and how we should handle it. And some people call him an anarchist and he was evil and he was believed in the militia movement and all of that kind of stuff. And those are facts for the people that believe that about the person that was speaking, right? But the fact of the matter is, they were able to move millions of people just by the sound of their voice, but they had millions behind them helping them. It couldn't have been done. It could have been done, but it couldn't have been done. They couldn't have done it without the help of the movement. It's the movement that changes things, not the voice. It's the movement. You understand? The people that are behind it, they actually believe in what is happening is wrong. The voice is just that. It's just the voice. It's just the voice that gets out there. Dr. King and Malcolm X were just the voice. They were just the voices. That's it. Just like you said, somebody else would have came along, but it still would have taken a voice, because it takes a voice to get into people's heads and get into their psyches and let them know this is wrong. This should not be happening, and it shouldn't be happening this way. And when those type of people, and I'm going to say this, I got to say this, when those type of people know what their calling is and know that their voice is powerful and can be used to change things and affect things, it's sinful for them not to use their voice. It's sinful, because who gave it to them? The Creator. Who puts these words in your mouth? The Creator. Who gives you the gumption to stand up against all adversity? The Creator. The words that come out of your mouth might not be nice, and it might not be kind, and it might not be humble to everyone that's listening, but you reaching the people that need to be reached. You talking to the people that you want to hear you. And that's what I'm talking about. Those are the things that I'm talking about. So nobody's voice should be silenced. Not mine, not yours, not anybody's. Everybody has a right to their own individual voice, no matter what they're saying. Everybody, even the people that's coming at me.
That come back to the point I was going to ask you earlier about what was the end result. Now, when you look at the civil rights movement, there's an end result behind that. The end result was that they wanted all Black people to be treated equally. Not only that, they wanted all Black people to have the right to participate in democracy. That's the end result behind it. So therefore, they created this movement to achieve that. It started from there and it ended, all the way through, even our generation right now. So that's why I was asking you earlier about that. Like, okay, this is the movement, right? This is you speaking your voice, what I'm saying, which is nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing. But
I'm no longer
part of we take it back. But even so, you're speaking out, you're saying all these certain things and stuff, right, about what's going on. There have to be an end result behind it. And that's why I was actually like, okay, you're putting it out here, you said it. What is your end result? What's going to be the end result behind where all of this is done? All right, based on our argument with the civil rights. Because once again, the civil rights end result was that now we have the freedom of democracy. We had the freedom of vote. We had the freedom to go out and work. We had the freedom to have fair wages. Different things as well too.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking you. So what is the end result behind it? Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying that I'm silencing what you're saying, okay? Because I disagree. I disagree with that. I disagree with silencing people, and I disagree with people trying to tone police as well too.
Yeah, I'm not a part of a movement. I'm just moving based upon what happened to me as an individual. I'm not a part of a movement. I'm not trying to have everybody jump on a bandwagon. I'm not trying to, the people that reached out to me when I posted me submitting evidence, they reached out to me. I didn't reach out to them. I didn't ask them to become a part of anything. They said, this is happening to me too. How do I do what you've done? How do I move forward? Like how, so that those are things that it's just about education and about letting people know that you don't have to stoop to that level. You don't have to stoop to the doxing. You don't have to stoop to the harassment. You don't have to stoop to coming after people's kids, because at the end of the day, everybody looks the same when they're moving the same. You can't tell the difference. I don't want to be like them, so I got to move different. That's my goal, is to move different than the people that are coming after me. If you asking me what's my end goal, is to be different. It's to be different.
Gotcha.
It's to change. It's to actually be different and make something out of nothing. Because right now, this is nothing. And I really, honestly, and truly want to make it something. Want to let people know that you don't have to do the doxing content to fight back. You don't have to search up people's kids and their family members. I was a part of all of that. Just like the best drug counselors are former drug users. You know what I'm saying? The best people to actually help you get out of something is somebody who's been through the same thing and has gotten out of it themselves. I'm not negating my role in any of this. I'm not denying my responsibility. I'm not playing victim. The only thing I'm saying is that I'm moving different now. I don't have to move in that way anymore. I don't have to. And now I realize I didn't even have to move in that way in the first place. It was something I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I own. It's something that I wanted to do. I wanted to clap back. I wanted to go back and forth. I wanted to rah-rah. I wanted to, crash out on the people that had crashed out on me. I wanted my lick back. I'm going to get my lick back in a different way now. A more productive way, a legal way, a more responsible way to show these people that you can't use the system, calling CPS on people and making false reports. You can't go after people's families who haven't done anything to you. That is not okay. That kind of shit is not okay. And I don't care what people think about it. I'm being honest. I don't care what people think. You call it weak. You can say, oh, you deserve it. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to that. Oh, you played a role in it, and I don't deny it. I don't deny any of that. None of it. Why would I? Like I keep on saying, why would I deny it? It's all been done publicly. Hey, Beefcake. To that. Hey, sweet Rita.
Well, at least we got to the end goal, because at first you kept dodging that one for real. Like,
no, I guess
at least we're getting somewhere now. At least
I didn't understand what you were trying to say. I think that you wanted me to say that my end goal is to have people in jail, and my end goal, that's not my end goal. That's a desire of mine, but I can't place a goal if I'm not working with people that are working for the same thing that I'm working for, because that's not even the police's goal. The police's goal right now is an investigation. It hasn't even gotten to no jail or nothing like that. It's an investigation right now. So I can't be saying that, oh, now my goal is to get past this point and have them not drop everything. That's my goal right now. If you want to know what my goal is, as far as like outside of YouTube, my goal is to get past everything and have them not drop it, to provide them everything that they need so they won't walk away from this and think that it's all just some YouTube bullshit. That's what I want to show them. That is bigger than what they're saying, that these are patterns, and it's not only a pattern. And my goal is to actually like put it out here, because I'm one of these people that when this is all said and done, I am one of these voices that can come out here and articulate and document the process to make it easier for others who are going through the same thing or something similar. So this can be a learning lesson for even others in the future. So my content will change. It won't be about back and forth. It will be about defending yourself in the right way and not engaging in the ways that these people, and sometimes, and the reason I tell people to shut up, if you shut up and you sit back, you are far more powerful. When it comes time for you to act on something, you are the powerful person because you haven't engaged. You haven't gone back and forth. You haven't brought people's information to social media. You haven't attacked children. My argument is going to be, don't be like I was in the beginning. Don't go back and forth. Don't do this. Don't do that. Sit back and take at least as long as you can and then act. But you need to act. You don't need to let people get away with violating you and your family for nothing, for some YouTube bullshit, trying to insult you, your family, your kids, putting all of your personal information out here that has absolutely nothing to do with content. And that's when you know that somebody has lost. When they can't stick on YouTube and talk about the things that you've done on this platform, you have lost when you have to resort to reaching out to somebody's family. Hey, Mika. So that's my point. So I'm glad we continue with the conversation and you got your answer about what
Yeah,
I
yeah, 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 absolutely. And one of the things too, while you keep you keep saying that I believe that I want you to, like, put them in jail, or you believe that I want you to say a certain thing that I want you to say. That's not the truth at all. I mean, that's not the truth at all. You know what I'm saying? However, my belief system is my beliefs behind it. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? But also,
what would be logic though? That would be
I'm sorry.
logic. That your thought would be logic because I didn't go
Mhm.
to the courts. I didn't go to anything civil. I went to
Yeah,
the police.
exactly.
I'm talking about criminal.
Exactly.
So it's not like your thoughts would be like crazy or off the. That is logic. If you
Hmm.
go into the police and you want criminal charges and you're being told that well that's a felony, doing that to a child, or that's this and or this is a misdemeanor. I've been told what each act was like criminally. On like, oh well, if we get a misdemeanor, Memphis is not gonna extradite him to Michigan. You have to know that. Or well, this is a felony and they could extradite for this. That's the kind of conversations that I'm having. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I understand what you're saying is that that ultimately is your goal to have people, well, and that's not what you asked, but with the fact that I'm not doing it civilly, um that we're doing this criminally and going to the police, it is just common sense that the ultimate goal at the end of the day is to have criminal charges or some sort of charge being placed upon that person. Does that mean that they're going to end up in jail? No, it doesn't mean that. And that's what I was told. It does not absolutely mean that, but
Hmm.
charges. You know what I'm saying? Some things are, little steps and little battles and things like that. And you can, especially when you know that people have gone to courts and everything and lied and done all of these things and committed felonies just to silence you on YouTube. You can't tell me if you can't tell me if somebody did all of this shit to you and your family that you wouldn't be trying to act on something. Even if you had never, because I'm not, even though I'm one of the people that speaks up and I say they've done it to people who have said nothing to them. What if you were in this position? You would just sit and just take it? If your kids was being doxxed and put up there and talked about and stuff, you would just sit and just take it? You wouldn't do anything, nothing. If you knew that it was something that you could do legally without having to stoop to their level and do the same thing to their families, you wouldn't take that route for
Well,
yourself.
it'll be my responsibility as their father and as also as a husband to provide and protect for my family. So
Hello,
absolutely, I'll do
hello,
everything possible to protect them. Including legally. You know what I'm saying?
hello.
But the only difference is that I'll be going by a different route. Instead of as y'all say, getting your lid back or fighting fire with fire, I wouldn't come onto my platform and be reporting every little move that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be silenced on that while still doing my original content that I normally do,
I'm
all
not
the way up to
reporting
the
every
point where
little
it
move.
becomes you know actual lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I would do.
Oh,
Then
okay. Well,
I'll
I'm
do
not
everything
doing
to
it. I'm
protect
not.
them, including protecting them on social media as well too. Because I say this on my platform that a lot of us are way too loose with our information on social media. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I do everything possible to protect their information, my family information, just so that situation wouldn't happen again. If in case that were to happen, even after we did that, then yeah, that's a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Because that goes into slander and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where that could be sued and criminalized for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I
I
said I'm
mean,
not.
things that they're
Yeah,
saying
that's like
about us,
I'm not disagreeing
have us.
with the process of what you're doing. Keep in mind, I'm not disagreeing with your process behind it. But once again, that's why I come back and keep asking you. Okay, you're doing this. What's going to be your end result, and what's going to be your path after when all this is said and done?
When all of this is said and done, I'm using it as content and I'm going to document every move that we made and I'm going to detail. It's going to be an educational process. I am going to come out here and show everybody else who has been negatively affected by content creators on this social media platform how just like Shay talks about his case and makes everything public and tries to educate. I got education from the person that filed the lawsuit on me in California. I got education from her lawsuit. I got education from Shay. I've gotten education from multiple content creators. My goal at the end of the day is to show people the patterns and the behavior, and even to own, like I said, even to own what I have done, show people the patterns and the behaviors of these people and show them that there is a way out. You don't have to stoop to 7 years or 8 years or 9 years of going back and forth with strangers that you will never meet, that are never going to come to your house or come to your place, except if they're absolutely psycho, like a couple of them have done over there. You don't have to do that all the time, but my goal at the end of the day is to definitely be hey, Michael Stovall, you said you did nothing to do. Yeah, and then this is people all in, you got people all in this chat. Most of these people in this chat are in this chat because they've been violated or attacked, or a lot of these people in the chat have been violated by the very same people. By the very same people. It is a pattern of these people, a pattern. So, and it's like nothing is off limits to them, and that's illegal. Like, I don't even know how to say it. So it's crazy. And then it's kind of like how CMA, he fought back and his family was being pulled apart, picked apart. His mother's image was being put up, and then people want to criticize him. Oh, you talked about so-and-so little girl. His whole mother was being dragged for weeks and weeks and weeks before this man said anything. And now they're villainizing him for his reaction to what was happening to him. Kind of like it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's a lose-lose situation. Either you come out here and you defend yourself by going low or just as low as they go. Then all of a sudden when they start rewriting history, you're the bad guy. You came after me. You did this. They will rewrite history because people respond. Like Michael Stovall, he's been called saying that he got all of these. It's so many people that have been negatively affected by these people on this app. And I'm gonna use my voice. I'm gonna use my voice, and my family is gonna use theirs because they didn't do anything. Nothing. What my 84-year-old mama do to them? What did my lesbian daughter do to them? What did my daughters do to them? Nothing to them. And they're just attacking them and dragging them and doxing them and lying on them and everything. Yeah. The people know the full history, and it's just people that just want to see one side of it. One side of it. And it's not okay. We had a good talk though, Urban. Do you think so?
Oh, yeah. It's a very good talk, very productive.
I think so.
Great content. Yeah, you got some great content. So put out there for sure. But yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, I respect you a lot on your P. I have no beef or qualms against you. Matter of fact, I don't beef with anybody. I don't have no beef, no qualms or anything at all. Period. And I tell people that I don't have ops or anything like that because I don't have time for none of that. Now, do I have people who disagree with some of the stuff I say? Absolutely, because that's part of social media. But at the end of the day, I don't worry about none of that stuff, because you got way more important stuff to deal with. But yeah, I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate the debate, the pushback, and all this stuff. I believe it was very productive and very valuable as well too. That way we can understand, where each other is coming from. So I respect that.
Me too. I appreciate you too. And listen, I disagree with some of the things that, just like you disagree with some of the things I say and do. I disagree with some of the things that you say and do too, but I do respect your right to have your own opinion and your own views. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to do as a people. All of that trying to change somebody's mind and their perspective on who they are, it's just not going to work, especially with somebody as old as me. You know, it's kind
Mhm.
of like, honey, you be setting your ways, baby, and you ain't changing. So it's kind of like that. But yeah, I appreciate you, and I thank you so much for coming up. And my chat was very hard on you, and you took it, and I want to thank you.
No, it's good. I'm looking at the chat too. I was laughing at the whole entire time, but yeah, it's cool. I don't mind the pushback at all. You know, I'm used to it. So, like I said, it's all good.
Jeez, this was y'all, man. Hey, Alec, Alec, hit the link, Alec. Urban, I know you don't want to be a part of this conversation, but I gotta talk Alec down. I just gotta see where his head is. Alec, if you're not busy,
you go ahead and handle that. I'll not go ahead and step down so you can have the conversation with him.
Okay, no thank you for coming up, Urban.
No problem at all. No problem. Appreciate you inviting me up. And y'all everyone a good Sunday.
Okay, you too. Alec, listen, KT talking about back to the mess. No, back to the mess. Y'all so damn mess. Look, Alec, if you can, could you please hit this link? And if because I think St. Louis was in the chat earlier. I want to say hi to St. Louis too. But Alec, if you can, could you please hit that link? Hey, Bam. He ain't gonna get no whooping. I just want to tell him, please just don't. Oh, Lord Jesus. I just want to tell Alec, look, Alec, go where you want to go, do what you want to do, but understand that the consequences that are going to come behind that are probably going to be something that you're just not ready for. And I hope you listened to my live from the beginning, because most of my live in the beginning was talking about you. Alec, we got so many years with you. You are a virtual baby. You were a virtual baby when I first came into contact with you. You remember all of the Paula stuff? Like all of the stuff, all of the back and forth. Like, okay, here he is. Hey, Alec.
Ooh, child.
Good boy. What you woo chowing for?
Because there's a lot going on, child.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and Alex seems to be smack dab in the middle of a lot of it.
Yeah, I've been singing it, and I just there's
huh?
My birthday's next week, and I ain't got time for this shit. Like,
no, Alec, don't, no. We're not getting ready to do that. We are not getting ready to do that, Alec. Please don't do this. Listen, I can't tell you where to go, what to do. Like you say, you gonna be 19 on your birthday. You're gonna be 19.
Yeah, I know.
We have been acquainted since you were what, 15?
I don't know. I think it was 15 or 16. I can't remember.
I think it was 15 or 16. I think it was 15, because we were acquainted, because remember, Cola introduced us to all of you. You remember that?
Yeah, she did.
You were cool with Cola. Shout out to Cola. Love you too.
I'm still cool with her. I'm still cool with Auntie Momo. I watch her videos sometimes.
Yeah, you, Auntie Momo and Cola, and they were the first ones to let us know in this community that you were actually a minor. Remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the thing,
I sure do, Latte.
the thing that I want to say.
Right, Bams, exactly. They think they do.
The thing that I want to say is, like, what happened the other day was just hurtful, and I know you've apologized and stuff like that. And I know
it was an emotional day.
Yeah, it was. But I know that you're becoming very, very emotional all over again, because other people are reacting to it and they're stirring the pot. but that's just YouTube is par for the course.
Okay.
That's what you have to understand. Okay, Bam.
Okay, Bams.
But I want to say to you that, like, when you hitting these links and stuff, please be careful.
I know.
I ain't out here no more. I can't do this content anymore. You seeing what's happening. I can't do this content anymore. And I can't be a part of any of this mess, but I still care about you. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. And I don't want you to get pulled into something that I know you, Alec, I know you're going to be screaming for people to help stop what's going to happen or what could happen. And I don't want these people coming after you. I don't want anybody coming.
Yeah, now I see what they're doing over there, and I'm like, child, they did a whole lot about me yesterday, and it really upset me, child.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you had to. These are things that you have to expect coming.
I know, gotcha.
Anytime I come out here, I already know it's going to probably be 20 live streams done and panels and everything. And they're going to be talking and lying and doxing. That is a part of coming out here, hitting links and talking on these panels. And that's what you have to understand. We can't stop them from talking about you. I can't stop them from talking about you.
Yeah.
And if you're up on panels calling people bees and calling them names and inserting yourself into stuff that you are getting involved in things that you don't really know much about, it's bound that people are going to come back at you. That's just a given. You're not going to be able to change that. And I've told you that even behind the scenes, Alec.
I know you have.
So I just want you to understand that, and I'm hoping that what happened with you and Bam will work itself out. But if it doesn't, I want you to know this, that you have to understand that people have a right to feel the way that they feel, especially
I completely understand, and I completely understand.
Especially if they've never done anything to you, and you gotta, Bam was there for you, like that. She jumped in both feet. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's more hurtful, the thing that happened, like when me and you had our little thing. It's more hurtful than anything. And I think that when people are hurt.
I'm talking. Can I just say this real quick to you, sweetheart? I am so sorry about what happened with that, but something just happened and it just got crazy. And with that whole page and everything, it was just a big misunderstanding. It was a big misunderstanding. So, yeah, but it's okay. We're cool now, and it's okay. But yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to
I know. I saw you live, and I was like, let me come over and just say hello and just try to.
Yeah, well, listen to the first part of my live, because the first part of my live was really dedicated to talking to you about what happened and saying that I don't like I don't know. I know that you've become real cool with St. Louis and
Sure have.
Yeah, and got involved in all of that stuff over there. And I understand how you gain fast connections with people. That is definitely something that you do. You gain these fast connections, and I don't have any issue with that. The only thing that I want you to do is just be careful of what you're doing and understand that everything that you do on this platform is going to have a consequence, and it's likely to be negative, especially when you're hitting links. That's all. Can't stop you from hitting links. I can't stop you from talking shit about people, but please listen to the first part of my live. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You said it wasn't a misunderstanding. I asked you not to tell. Oh, Lord.
Anyway, Okay, I'm gonna drop you. I don't think I'm gonna address those people because I don't want that shit right now. So I don't think I'm gonna address those people. I mean, I have the screenshots. I'm just not gonna address it. So
What people are you talking about? Don't say the names, but just say like give me.
them J4K people over there are talking about me and my birthday. Yeah.
Okay, so these are the things that you have to understand. The connection. Anytime you talk about Bam or say anything about Bam or get into a beef with Bam or anything, they're going to hop on it. Any content about Bam or any content about me, they're going to hop on it. And they're going to stir the pot and try to make things worse. And if you don't bend the knee or go over there to them or acquiesce to them, do their dirty work and start going after Bam and doing all it, because they say they want to give you cash apps to do that and all of that kind of stuff. If you don't do that, then they're going to come after you. That's what they do. That's their patterns. And you know that. You've watched this for years, Alec.
Yeah, I know I have. I've already apologized to her, y'all. So
yeah, she not accepting it. So it is what it is. And you don't have to apologize more. You don't have to apologize anymore. She said what she said. You said what you said. It's over, and it looks like the relationship is a done deal. Just move on from it. That's all I'm saying.
I will. Okay, I'm gonna drop down there. I love you, girl.
Okay, thank you for coming up. Love you too, Alec. Try to be good. Don't address
them.
them.
I will. I'm not gonna address those people. I just don't. I ain't got time for it, Joe. Bye, y'all.
Oh, she said she accepts your apology. Oh, she said he apologized. You accept it. Okay. I just don't mess with him. Okay. Okay, Bam, did you want to say anything before I get off of here? Because if not, I'm about to get up off of here. I did not expect this live to be this long, but baby, I want to thank Bam. Did you hear how Nunu came for me? Bam, did you hear how Nunu came for me? Did you hear that? Did you hear him earlier on the panel telling me to get my girl? He told me, he said, get your ass off of YouTube and that. No, I'm just playing. He did not say that. But did you hear? Oh, Lord. But it didn't. Y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. Bam says she don't want to come up. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day. Look, like I said, I thank Urban for coming up. Thank you, Nunu, for coming up. Yeah, Nunu wants me to read to him. Nunu, guess what? I got a secret, Nunu. I got a foot page. And I done had it for over a year now. No, and I'm about to dox myself a little bit. I got a foot page, and I've had it for about over a year. I'm not even gonna lead you to it though, because it's a paid page. I'm not gonna tell you what site it's on, but I make good money on there. All I have to, Nunu, I be walking through like slime, and I have syrup pouring on my feet and everything, and my toes are nice and done and manicured. Y'all, I'm about to get up off here. I'm gonna stop fucking with Nunu. But y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all Sunday. And I probably won't be live tomorrow, but I do want to come back and do a no, I'm not lying either about my foot page. I make good money on that page. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Y'all know it's very, very good money in foot content for fetishes. Mm-hmm. Yep. They got different you said chill up. They got different categories too. Ugly feet, fat feet, manicured feet, all kind of stuff, dirty feet, all kind of fetishes that you can make money off of on this crazy ass internet. Girl, that is good money. I'm telling you. I don't need nobody's damn social security. I keep on telling y'all, y'all better get into it. Stop thinking you know every damn thing. Girl, shit. It is damn good money in fetishes. So y'all listen, for real, I gotta go. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all Sunday. Okay? You gotta. Oh, yes. Start a foot page. Listen. If y'all want me to send me an email, anybody who wants to start a foot page or wants to know where to go, send me an email. Let me put my email up and I'll tell y'all exactly what sites to go to. And the ones where you can make good money and you won't get scammed and stuff like that. I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell y'all. But you can definitely make some damn good money on those sites. Hold on. You said, y'all so crazy. Just send me an email. Anybody who wants to know what sites I have used. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful. I keep on saying that. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day. I'm about to get myself back into the things that I need to do for today. And I will see you guys soon. Don't know when, but bye.